And up, New York Knicks fans. Just want to pull up the box score real quick for the Denver Nuggets. Take a look at their starting lineup. It was kind of in a rush before I went live. As the Knicks take it on the Denver Nuggets. Knicks coming in at 11-11. Denver coming in at 10-11. And a big game today for the New York Knicks at home, coming up with two straight losses, two heartbreaking losses. Obviously, to the Brooklyn Nets being one of them. And last time out, obviously, we struggled as well. So Knicks got to find a way to bounce back, get to a game over 500, and we'll see if they get the job done. But Knicks been struggling as of late, and we'll see if we get the job done, man. What's going on there, Jared? What's going on there, General, man? What's going on, Afghanistan, Fortnite in the chat? Thank you guys for being here. Knicks, Nuggets, good team. So we'll see. I know they don't have the best of records. Don't keep up with Denver, but generally they're a good team. So we'll see if the Knicks can find a way to get a win today. And Dave Gettleman's already calling me. The game didn't even start yet, Dave. You can't help yourself. What's up, Prestige? He says, hey, Tana, go Knicks. And also, good luck to the Giants tomorrow. You all set up nicely for the future. Jets fan. I don't know if we're set up nicely for the future. We got a ways to go before I'm willing to make that statement. I appreciate the kind words. We'll see what we do in the draft. Yeah, we got 2 first-round picks. I don't even know where our general manager is going to be. I don't know. And I'm going to have the Giants show tonight, by the way. I'm sure we'll talk about the future of this team, the game tomorrow with Bad Dog. We're going to be live at about, 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever it may be. So definitely come on by for that. But I'm definitely not sold on the Giants' future yet. It's potentially could be good, but we got a ways to go before we know the direction of this football team. How's your weekend going, Chris? It's going good, man. It'll go a lot better if the Knicks could find a way to get a win today, and if the Giants could find a way to get a win tomorrow. Gibson is better than Jokic in my book. Stop. Hopefully Gibson doesn't get ejected within the first 4 minutes today. Got the big technical foul last time out. He got ejected within like the first 4 minutes of the game. The Nets almost lost to a Timberwolves team without Karl-Anthony Towns. The Nets have been struggling, but they've been finding ways to get wins. Like I said, I didn't even have a chance to pull up the Denver Nuggets. I know Jokic, obviously, their big player. He's played 16 games this year, averaging 26 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. So he's been a beast for sure. They're still missing, obviously, their star point guard. So we'll see if the Knicks could stand tall against them. Will Barton, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., the guy we should have drafted. We'll see how the Knicks do today, though. I'm looking forward to it. And NFL Experts, man, thank you very much. Says, got a City Barrett jersey and a McKinney color rush one. That's awesome, man. McKinney's been playing at a Pro Bowl level this year, so he's one of the Giants that I've definitely been, hyping up a little bit. I'm excited to see if he can make the Pro Bowl this year. He's definitely had a monumental leap. As far as Barrett goes, he's been underwhelming. Of course, he's been sick the last 2 games. He was a guy that I was really hoping would take a major step up this year. But, we still got a long season to go in basketball. I'm not going to panic. I actually saw somebody on Twitter posted. I was like, wow, he's right. Last year, the Knicks started 9-13, and they ended up finishing 41-31. So I'm not going to go crazy yet. Obviously, this year, you come in with much higher expectations than the previous year. But we got a long season ahead of us. Hopefully, the Knicks can start to turn it around. And hopefully, Barrett gets it into gear. Stop Jokic today. That's right. Vasily Manix popping in. Would you rather see Fromm or Glennon? Glennon. I mean, I guess in a couple of weeks, Fromm. But anybody that's, crying for Fromm to start, Fromm's not good. I know people want to see a guy with potential upside. Fromm's not good. Fromm's a backup. He's not going to end up being the long-term starter for this team. But I'd like to see Fromm eventually. We know that Glennon is not going to be with this team next year. You want to find out whether or not Fromm maybe could be a backup. He's not going to be a starter. But Fromm got here 4 days ago. He doesn't have any chemistry with the wide receivers. He has no familiarity with the playbook. Glennon's been here the whole year. So Glennon obviously gives us the best chance to win this Sunday. It's not Fromm. Maybe in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe Fromm gets that opportunity. But this week, it's got to be Glennon. He's the only option as far as I'm concerned. And let's see what we got here. Porter is out with a – oh, is he? He's only played 9 games this year. I saw that, Ron. So I guess that's good news. Not that he's hurt, but for the Knicks. Giants are in place of Jones on IR. They said it's like a week-to-week IR. I read it on Twitter today. But, yeah, he's not on like the typical IR where he's forced to miss 3 weeks. Knicks have to stop worrying about the officials. It's not a battle they could win. You can't blame the officials. You got to find a way to go out there and win. Chris, Fromm is a very good quarterback. Bullshit he is. I know Giants fans are like hoping that Fromm is like the next Mike White for the Jets where he gave him like 2 good games. Jake Fromm was a 4th-string quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. He's not going to come in here and light the world on fire. No way DJ is out for 2 weeks. I hope not, man. I hope he plays next week. I'm not banking on it, though. Early Knicks. Yeah, it's a Saturday. A lot of times you'll get earlier games on Saturdays. It's a 1 o'clock game. I figured I'd do it. I've been trying to do every Knicks game that I can. Had to take a week off last week, and hopefully the Knicks get a win. Big game today. They're showing the key matchup. Obviously, we don't match up very well here, but Jokic versus Mitch Robinson. Jokic, the MVP last year, has played 16 games, averaging 26 points, 58% from the field, 14 rebounds. And obviously, Jokic is known as one of the better passers in the NBA, even for a center. He's a fantastic passer. Let's go, Knicks. What's going on there, James? Good afternoon, Knicks fans. Let's go. What's going on, Jai? Thanks for popping in. Knicks was wise to not draft Porter Jr. because his back issues may end his season early. Well, that was the concern, Ron. Obviously they weren't wise with who they chose. Kevin Knox hasn't worked out, but that was the big concern in the draft, right? And obviously it was a big gamble. It's why Porter went from being a top 2 or 3 pick in all the mocks, dropping all the way down to like 15 or wherever the Nuggets ended up taking him. And yeah, it looks like that back issue starting to show. The guy that I always wanted in that draft was Mikal Bridges. I say it all the time. Didn't have the biggest upside, but I felt like he was the type of player the Knicks needed, a 3-and-D guy. I thought he was a very safe pick. And generally speaking, when you're picking 9 or 10, more often than not, you're not going to get a superstar. So I thought they could have got a very productive player for 9, 10 years for this basketball team. They chose to go with the higher upside with Kevin Knox, and it hasn't worked out. Only Sims is out. What's going on there, Mets, man? Boobacar in the chat, man. What up, Dana? Early show? Yeah, the Knicks play at 1 today. It's a 1:10. You know, it never starts on time, but 1:10. It's a Saturday. You'll get earlier games on Saturdays. Chris, the fact that the last game you said the Knicks will come back versus the Bulls and then burn out at the end of a genius. That's what the Knicks always do. I'm not a genius. I just watch the games. Hi, Chris. Hope you're doing good. What's going on, Cal, man? Thanks for popping in. For all the Giants fans, I will be live later tonight with Bad Dog talking about this week's game, talking about all the issues going on with the Giants right now. So definitely tune in for that. Not sure what time it'll be. Probably 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever it may be. And then we'll be here live streaming the game on Sunday as well. Let's see. Porter is definitely out. He's out for the season. So that didn't work out for them. I mean, obviously you understood why they did it. At like a mid-first round pick, he was definitely worth the upside there. We've seen the potential in him when he's got an opportunity to play, but it sounds like something that'll be reoccurring throughout his life. What's up, Jack, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. 2 streams in one day. I'm going to have a big break, call the Knicks game. I'm going to relax. I'm going to watch the Alabama game. I'm excited to watch that today. Alabama versus Georgia. That's at 4 o'clock. A couple really good college games today, but I'll definitely tune into that. And as like a casual Notre Dame fan, I'm hoping that we catch a couple of breaks. If Georgia ends up beating Alabama and one of 3 things happen, Oklahoma State losing, Cincinnati losing, or Michigan losing, Notre Dame has a legitimate shot to make the college playoffs. They'll get smacked. They don't have a head coach right now, and they're not a great team to begin with. But obviously, you always want to see your team make the playoffs. But regardless, a lot of good college games, and I'll definitely be checking them out after. NFL Expert says, hoping Jones will be back. Gonna have to bowl. I mean, we're all hoping Jones is going to be back against LA. We'll see. I'm leaning he won't be, but maybe that's just me being cautiously optimistic. I'm going to lean that he won't be, and I'm actually leaning that he may not be back all year. And I guess I'm trying to prepare fans for the worst. But we'll see. I hope he's back sooner than later. Prestige says, I'm just upset the Knicks aren't doing as well as I thought we would. It's early, though, and I'm not telling you we're going to do as well as we thought we would. I mean, I thought before the year started we'd be a 6 or 7 seed. Right now we're the 10 seed. We started off 5-1. Obviously, that got fans' expectations sky high. There's a lot of good teams in the East. The team is definitely not meeting my expectations. But last year, like the guy, I forgot the guy on Twitter. He's got so many Knicks followers. He's a great, he tweets a lot of good Knicks stuff. He posted the Knicks started 9-13 last year. We're 11-11. So it's a long season. You remember last year during the second half, everybody thought this team was going to fall apart. And then we won we went on like a 10-game winning streak. So, basketball, much like in the games, the season is a game of runs. The Knicks haven't hit their stride yet. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they go on an 8, 9, 10-game winning streak. And then it'll change your opinion of the team. It's a long season. It's a grinded out season. Hopefully the team can stay healthy. And hopefully they can start playing good basketball down the stretch. Let's see. I don't know, Jai, and I'll talk about that more tonight on the Giants show. I don't know. I have my questions about it as well regarding Daniel Jones. Fabian says 3 quarterbacks on the roster now. It's doomed for DJ. I mean, I don't know, but if he could play, he's going to play. I don't know if he's going to be able to play. What's up, Evan, man? Thanks for popping to the stream, man. What's going on there, Chris C? Let's go Knicks. Of course, Alabama should get in over Notre Dame. It'll be interesting. If Alabama loses, it'll be interesting to see if they get in. A 2-loss team, especially if Cincinnati, and of course Alabama's better than Notre Dame, but if Cincinnati gets in and goes undefeated, Notre Dame's only loss would be to an undefeated playoff team. Cincinnati and Alabama would have 2 losses. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see who the committee would choose in that scenario. Chris, what do you think about Rodgers in New York? Easier to recruit? I don't see it. I don't think Aaron Rodgers would ever come to the Giants. I don't think it's a good fit. I don't think he'd want to play for Joe Judge. He's almost 40 years old. I don't see it. And I love Aaron Rodgers, my favorite quarterback in the league. I don't see it. Tyler, what's going on, man? What's up, Chris? And we should beat the Pacers. They lost to Miami last night. One game at a time. We got to beat Denver first. What's up there, Money Grip, man? Mike Lennon and that old line versus the Dolphins blitz package. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare tomorrow offensively if we can't establish the run, and I have my doubts that we're going to be able to do that. Gary says, hey, Chris, if DJ isn't back, would you play Fromm over Glennon? Not this week. Definitely not this week. He just got there 4 days ago. He doesn't know the playbook, has no familiarity with the wide receivers. Maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, if Glennon doesn't look good, give Fromm an opportunity. Don't get your hopes up with Fromm. There's a reason he went in the 5th round. There's a reason he was on the Bills practice squad. There was a reason the Bills felt like they had to go out there and get Mitch Trubisky to be their backup quarterback. Fromm's going to be a career backup. He's not going to be a guy that's going to end up being a starter. That's more than likely, especially with a team like the Giants who can't block. Man, we should beat the Nuggets. I think we got a good shot tonight, but we'll see. What's up there, Vin, man? Thanks for popping in, man. Let's go. What's up, Chris? Let's go, Nick. Should we go after John? Everybody talks about John Wall. John Wall makes so much money. I don't, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a way that they could do it. The guy makes $48 million. I don't see how it could work in terms of bringing him to this basketball team. I doubt it. I don't see it happening. Chris, do we have any wide receivers left? No run game equals a long day. It's going to be offensively, it's going to be a long day. I'm going to tell you right now. If the Giants are going to win that game tomorrow, it's going to be based off the defense creating turnovers against Tua. That's our best chance to win that game. Hello, Chris. How are you, man? What's going on there? Omar, man, thanks for popping in, buddy. Let's get it. What's going on, MYB? They're showing Julius Randle over the last 2 games. He actually played well last game, even though he missed some clutch free throws and he had 7 turnovers. He had a bunch of big buckets down the stretch, but he's got to put it all together. I think he had over 30 points. Hopefully he can put it together here against Denver. Wait, is Jones out? He's out at least this week, Vin. I'm leaning that it'll probably be multiple weeks, but we'll see. Freddie Kitchens has to create big plays for our playmakers. Yeah, our offensive line needs to be able to block as well. John Wall's damage goods. Yeah, I don't want John Wall. At this point, John Wall is a name. Yeah, I'm sure he could be maybe an addition like a Derrick Rose, but Derrick Rose wasn't making $48 million. I don't want John Wall. Chris, I want KP back. Him at the 5. Who knows? He's another guy that's injury prone, right? I mean, I don't know, man. And he doesn't want to be here. KP forced his way out of New York. Travis Smith, thank you very much, man. My Rangers are killing it right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't follow hockey, but I know the Rangers have been getting off to a really good start. So I know Rangers fans are excited about that. Congratulations for that. The Islanders not so hot at the start. They had pretty high expectations coming in. They're showing Mitch averaged 7 points, 8 rebounds, and about 2 blocks. I think he had 5 blocks last game. So Mitch definitely showed up on the defensive end last game. We'll see if he can put it together today. What's up there, Stephen Torres? Happy that RJ is back. Randall has played well the last 2 games despite the turnovers and his free throws. I don't think he has the clutch gene. Some players just don't stop ball handling. That's my biggest issue with Randall outside of the clutch gene. Okay? The ball handling. The Knicks have to get the ball out of his hands. You got to set it up better. You got to get Randall in the post 18 feet out. Set him up. He should not be the guy that's orchestrating this offense. He's sloppy with the dribble. He turns it over a ton. And I know we don't have a true point guard with Burks in the starting lineup, but I'm with you, man. Randall's sloppy when he's dribbling the basketball. Chris, right now, do you think the Mets are better than the Yankees? I gotta see how the whole offseason unravels. I'll say this. I think the Mets, if they could stay healthy, have a very good baseball team. But I think that every year, and then the team suffers injuries and they don't live up to the expectations. So I'm trying to stay grounded. But of course, I'm excited about the Mets. We brought in the best center fielder in free agency. We brought in the best pitcher in free agency. We're hopefully getting Jacob deGrom back. So I'm super excited about the Mets. Lindor, I think I'll have a better year 2. But I'm not going to get cocky, man. I'm going to make them earn my respect. What's going on there, Emmanuel? Quickly, man. It's popping in, man. What's going on there, Bright? What's going on there, General? I think Bryant will be coming to the Mets. I'd be ecstatic if we get Chris Bryant. What do you think about Ben Simmons coming to? I don't think that'll happen. People have been talking about that for a while as well. I know we're not going to get a big crowd. It's a Saturday. You got the college playoffs today. It's a day game, but if you guys haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. I like the small streams as well. It's fun. Get a better opportunity to talk to you guys anyway. But I appreciate everybody for being here. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. There is a lockout in baseball. I know there is. I still think they're going to play, though. I'm not worried about it. Brandon says, Chris, this is the first time I can remember the Mets have spent more money than the Yankees. We'll get used to it. And that's no disrespect to the Yankees. The Mets owner's worth $13 billion. The next closest is 3. So get used to it. That's why Mets fans were excited when we brought in Steve Cohen. The Mets are going to spend like lunatics. The question is, will the spending work? What's up there, Mark, man? Thanks for popping in, man. What's going on there? Zany, what's going on there? Sean Torres. Tyler says, Chris, do you agree that we should have stayed young instead of getting Kemba and Elf? And we were good last season, better than now at least. I mean, I didn't mind the offseason moves. I mean, the Kemba Walker move was a 1-year commitment. It's not a big deal. I didn't mind the offseason moves. They didn't overspend, in my opinion. So I didn't really mind anything that they did. They didn't go crazy. They didn't go overboard. They still remain, true to the young core. They traded down. They got more future draft capital. I don't think the New York Knicks did anything this offseason that really dramatically impacted the future of this basketball team. The Julius Randle extension, even though I know Knicks fans don't like him right now, I thought it was a smart, forward-thinking decision. It wasn't like a max contract. I know he got paid a decent amount. It wasn't like a multi, it was like, I think a 3-year commitment. So I didn't think the Knicks did anything outlandish this offseason. I still think they had a pretty good plan. Tana rules the air. What's going on, Dave, man? Thanks for popping in, man. What's going on, Sean Torres? I feel bad for Kemba. He's a Knicks fan, but as we know, it's a business. Yeah, it's unfortunate. The Mets won't run New York until they have a better record than the Yankees. I mean, I agree, AB. We got to earn it. We got to earn it. We could say what we want. We could be excited about the team. We got to earn it. Mets haven't owned they owned New York in 2015. They were a better team in 2015, but they have not owned New York on a consistent basis since the 80s, and even that wasn't that long-lived. So, yeah, I'm right. We got to earn it, man. What's going on there? Shakedown, man. It's popping in, man. What's going on, David? Would you rather have Beal or Mitchell? Probably Mitchell. I like both players, but I'm a huge fan of Donovan Mitchell. But, yeah, probably Donovan Mitchell. John, man, thank you very much, man. Stand up, the entertainer. You're the man, my friend. Just wish you were a Phillies and Eagles fan. Dallas fans are the worst fan base, and we know it. I would agree with that in terms of football. I would agree that Eagles fans, I think, are not as fair weather as Dallas fans. I'll give you that. Can't stand your football team. Hope you rot in hell, not you, but the Eagles themselves. So, but I think I will agree that Dallas fans are more fair weather than both of our fan bases. And the game starts now. Game should be starting in about 3 or 4 minutes. Never starts on time, Danny. Yuri, man, thank you very much, man. He says, I wouldn't be shocked if the Giants and Dolphins game is a defensive matchup. Not just I'd be shocked if it wasn't. I think it's going to be low scoring. I don't see Tua going out there and killing our defense. I think Graham will come out with a good game plan. I think our defense will keep us in the game. And obviously, I don't think our offense is going to do a whole hell of a lot. If we're going to win, we're going to have to create short field position. And that's going to come down to creating turnovers. And, oh, my God, that's going to come down to Riley Dixon being able to punt and pin them deep. Good luck with that. But we're going to have good special teams and create turnovers. We're going to have to win the hidden yardage. Can't commit a lot of penalties. Can't beat ourselves. Give ourselves an opportunity to win the game. Good afternoon. What do you think of Luka? To be honest, I don't know enough about him, Trini, if I'm being honest with you. The Knicks are waiting for the 2024 free agency when Cat and Booker are free agents. I know it seems so long, but got to do what we got to do. Hey, you can't rush the process. You got to do the smart thing. The Knicks have tried to rush the process my entire life as a Knicks fan. So if that's what they deem is the best time to go in and that's when the best free agents are going to be available, that's what they got to do. I don't want them to rush it. Chris, you're my paisano, my Italian. What's going on? What's going on? Brazil in the chat. Tana, love your announcing. I actually prefer you over Bree. Wow. That can't be true. That's a very nice compliment. And I know, I guess it's a more fun atmosphere, and there's people in the chat. Mike Breen is incredible. I think Mike Breen is one of the best announcers ever. I think Mike Breen is awesome. New York broadcasters in general are incredible. And I'm biased as a Mets fan. I think the Mets broadcasters are incredible. I know Yankee fans, you got everything else. You could give us the broadcasters. You could give us Jacob deGrom. I think Ron Darling, Keith Hernandez are incredible. I think Mike Breen and Clyde, I love Clyde as well. Yuri, man, he says McKinney will intercept his Bama teammate Tua. We'll see. I hope that's the case. What's up, Chris? Let's get this win. What's going on there, Angel Cruz, man? Thanks for popping in. I'm not a big fan of Michael Kay, actually, the Yankees broadcaster, if I'm being honest. Chris, why don't you trademark book it? Maybe I should. Zany says, Tana, what's your draft day dream scenario for the Giants? I mean, I don't know where we're going to be picking. I still haven't been able to sink my teeth into all the prospects. But there's a couple of scenarios that I really like. One is a potential trade down. If the right deal presented itself, if the Giants were picking top 5 and a team wanted to come up and the Giants only got to trade down 3-4 spots, they could get a future first-round pick, that's something that I would like because I'm not a big fan of the quarterbacks in this draft class. Nick, thank you very much. You going to any more Giants games? We'll see. We'll see how the Giants play. If the Giants are in the race, I very well may. Starting lineup, Aaron Gordon, Green, Nikola Jokic, Barton, and Monte Morris. For the Knicks, Barrett, Randall, Robinson, Fournier, Alec Burks. We're getting set to go. A Saturday day game, a little matinee game for the New York Knicks. Knicks coming out in the blue unis. Knicks trying to get to a game over 500. They've been sloppy as of late. R.J. Barrett back in the lineup for the New York Knicks. Doesn't have diarrhea anymore. So hopefully Barrett's good to go, or he's wearing a diaper perhaps, but he's out there and he's going to be playing for the New York Knicks. We'll see how we do today with Barrett back in the lineup going up against the MVP from last year, Nikola Jokic. I've been a Mets fan since Dave Kingman and Rusty Stubb. Well, you're a diehard, man. Dude, McKinney's a beast, Ron. There's Julius Randle. There's Jokic. And I just heard Danny Dimes may be done for the. We'll see TKE Long. We'll see. You know, I definitely am going in cautious for the remainder of the season when it comes to Daniel Jones, but we'll see. I'm not optimistic that he's going to be back for the Chargers game. Not anymore. Getting set to go here. Hey, and nervous about tomorrow without Jones playing. We'll see, man. Defense got to step up, man. Defense got to step up. As the Nuggets will win the tip, they're going to bring it up here. Aaron Gordon with it. Gordon's going to be guarded there by R.J. Barrett. Swings to Jokic. Nuggets have it here on the perimeter. Knicks in the man-to-man. Jokic gets it on the post. Good job there by Mitch to tip it away. Jokic gets it back. Backing, whacking, about 15 feet out. Fournier comes over to double. Kicks back out to Barton. Barton, top of the key, down low to Jokic. Jokic spinning, winning, fadeaway jumper. Good. Got the roll. We'll update the scoreboard when we can, but the Nuggets lead 2-0. Good shot there by Jokic from about 12 feet out. Going to get to those super chats. First stoppage in play. Here comes Alec Burks. His Gettleman's calling me again. 11:23 to go here in the first. Burks has it. Guarded closely by Gordon. He's going to swing it around the perimeter. Randall now with it. Randall backing down Green in the post. Double teamed out to Barrett. Barrett for three. Short off the front rim. Jokic comes down with the rebound. 11:10 to go here in the first. Nuggets by a deuce. Denver with it into the front court. Dribbling there with the left, guarded by Fournier, working around a screen, gives to Jokic. Jokic, nice pass down low to Gordon. Look at the ball movement, man. What a pass. What a pass by Jokic. 4-0 Denver. 10:55 to go here in the first. And Burks going to bring it up here for the Knicks. Burks going to swing to Mitch. Mitch swings to Barrett. Barrett 30 feet out, back to Burks. Burks works, twerks, picked up there. Dribbling between the legs, going to give to Randall. Randall has it at the free throw line, faces up the defender. Crossover dribble, fakes the step back jumper. In trouble. Thought about forcing it, kicks to Barrett. Barrett on the elbow. He's going to try a step back three. No good, in and out. Bad possession there for the New York Knicks. The first three-point attempt I didn't mind by Barrett. That one was forced. Tries to kick it into the lane. He's going to kick out to Jokic. Wide open for three. That's short off the front rim. Rebound Barrett. 10:20 to go. Barrett up ahead. He's going to kick to Burks. Burks with it. He's going to think twice. Denver was ready. Kicks to Mitch. Mitch down low. Layup no good. Tip no good. Grabs his own rebound again. No good. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Knicks. It was off of Gordon. 4-0 Denver. Let me update the scoreboard. And let me get to those super chats real quick. Hi, Chris. Playing on the bench or I'll try to answer the questions when I can, guys. Knicks going to inbound. Randall's got it on the baseline, guarded by Green. Facing him up, dribbling with the right on the baseline. Nearly lost the dribble, reverse layup. No good. Rebound Barrett, put back good. Knicks off to a sloppy start, but at least they're fighting on the offensive glass. 4-2 Denver, 9:55 to go here in the first. Denver's going to bring it across the timeline. Fournier guards the man right around the logo. 15 on the shot clock. He's going to give to Jokic. Jokic has it. The Joker, guarded by Mitch. Holds it above his head. Looking to get it down low to Gordon. Gordon's got it. Nearly lost it out of bounds. Now he does. It'll be Knicks ball. 9:40 to go here in the first. You update that scoreboard. 4-2. Didn't forget about you guys. I'm going to get to those first stoppage in play, and I think we got it. So let me read a couple of these. Thank you to everybody for being here. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell. John, man, thank you so much. Chris, are the Mets possibly going to fall into the same thing the Giants did by getting free agents and everything has not gone well? Do you think the Phillies need another hitter, or is it more for pitching? I don't know your Phillies roster as well as I know the Mets, if I'm being honest, but my thought process on the Phillies has been for the last couple of years is pitching's been your weakness, especially after you got JT Realmuto and Bryce Harper. So I would assume pitching is your Achilles heel. Also, probably you can't bank on the fact that Wheeler's going to pitch as well as he did this past year. Wheeler's fantastic, but he was incredible for you guys this year. As far as the Mets falling into the trap of the Giants, no, I think it's incredibly different because with baseball, there's no salary cap. So, like, if Max Scherzer doesn't work out, Steve Cohen will go out there and he'll buy somebody else. In football, if you overspend and you miss on your players, you're limited because of a salary cap. So you can't erase your mistakes. So no, I don't. Baseball is different. It's why the teams that spend, yes, teams that are smart like the Oakland A's can compete on a yearly basis, but teams that are able to spend obviously have a dramatic advantage. So, no, I'm not worried about it. I think Steve Cohen will just buy another player if Max Scherzer doesn't work. Yuri, Matt, thank you very much, man. Michael K is okay. I like Matt. I don't even know who that is. Who's your favorite announcer? My favorite announcer. I mean, in my lifetime, I mean, I like Bill Raftery a lot, actually. He's a basketball announcer. I used to like him a lot, listening to him. I'm partial to the Mets. I love Ron Darling. I think he's a great announcer in terms of baseball. Those are probably my top two, but there's been so many. Bob Costas was great. There's so many great announcers. And Jeremiah, man, what's going on, man? Tata's stopping by to holla at you. Go LA. What's going on, Jeremiah, man? Thanks for popping in, my man. Appreciate you for popping in, man. And looking forward to football this week. We'll see how your Eagles do. I'm actually really interested to see how your new quarterback does, Jeremiah, and if John's still in here. It looks like obviously Minshew's going to get the start, so I'm interested to see how he does for you guys, because I think if Minshew does well, it's possible you guys go into next year with him as your quarterback. And you got 3 first-round picks. I always thought when you brought in Minshew, ultimately this year at some point he was going to get an opportunity. So we'll see how he does for you guys this week. Going up against the New York Jets, but it's 4-2 here. Knicks trail by 2. Howard Cosell. I didn't get a chance to really appreciate Howard Cosell, but yeah, of course. What's up, bro? Booking. What's going on there, Derek? Madden was great. Madden was great. 100%. Al Michaels was good. So many good broadcasters, man. I mean, of course, like I said, I love Breen. I love Walt Clyde Frazier. I love the Knicks team. Nuggets looking to get it in. 5 on the shot clock. Jokic has it. He'll kick it back to the corner. Lefty dribble, double team, kicks back out to Green. Green will try it for 3 from the elbow. He got it. 7-2. Denver leads by 5. 9:31 to go here in the first. You're going to get to that in 1 second, my man. Burke's going to bring it up here for the Knicks. Knicks across the timeline, coming out in the blue unis. Guarded closely there by Gordon. He's going to swing to Mitch. Mitch gives to Randall. Randall has it on the elbow. Looks to give to Fournier. Fournier with it. Fournier spins to the right. Nearly lost the dribble. Double team to Randall. Randall's going to try it for 3. Book it. Julius Randle with a big triple. Hopefully Randall's starting to get it in gear. Started to look like he was turning the corner last time out. Nuggets have it into the front court. Nice pass down low to Green. Green layup, no good, but they're going to call a foul. Let's update that scoreboard. 7-5. Denver leads by 2. They'll be shooting 2. And let me read a couple of these real quick. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you guys for being the best supporters on YouTube. Yuri says, my bad. It's Matt Versurge. I've heard of him. The guy that does overreaction Santa Maria on the MLB Network. I've heard of him. I'm sure if I heard him, I would know exactly what you're talking about. Benzani's first free throw is good. I've definitely heard the name. But I'm sure if I saw him, I would know what you're talking about. And thank you, man. Jeremiah says, we don't need another controversy. I don't know if it's a controversy. I don't necessarily think that Hurts is your long-term answer. And maybe you disagree with me as an Eagles fan, and I completely respect that. Listen, I'll be the first to say I root my ass off for Daniel Jones. But I think it's good that your team's getting a look at him before the end of the year, especially being that you have 3 first-round picks. Burke's going to bring it up. Burke spinning, winning, double team there in the corner. Back to the basket, dribbling with the left. On the elbow, he's going to swing to Fournier. Fournier has it around a Randall screen. Pull up 3. Evan from heaven. No good. Off the side rim. Nuggets come down with the rebound. 8:43 to go. Knicks trail by 4. Green with it into the front court. Green dribbling with the left. Guarded there by Mitch. He'll spin out of it 30 feet away from the hoop. Looks to get it down low to Jokic. Jokic, cross-court pass to the corner. Fakes the 3. Now they're going to kick it to Barton for 3 from the elbow. No good. Jokic grabs the rebound with one hand. Layup, no good. Tipped up in the air. Oh, my God. Gordon grabs it. That's blocked by Mitch. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. All right, Mitch. I see you, Mitch. Good play there by Mitch. 8:21 to go here in the first. Went to update the score, and then I realized nobody scored. 8:15 to go here in the first. Fournier has it. Fournier with it at the top of the key, working around a Mitch Green. Cross-court pass there to Randall. Randall between the legs dribble, 18-footer. Good. Julius Randle starting to get in stride. 9-7. Knicks trail by a deuce. 8 minutes to go here in the first. Jokic will kick it to the corner. Lefty dribble there by Gordon. Barrett picks him up. Works the baseline. Good defense by Barrett, and he goes out of bounds. And that's the difference you see with Barrett in the lineup. We could talk about his offense. He certainly struggled there. The defense, he comes to play. Good play there by Barrett on the defensive end. 9-7. 7:56 to go here in the first. Knicks trail by 2. Burks going to bring it up. Burks gives to Barrett. RJ with it. RJ lefty dribble picked up by Jokic in the lane. Throws up an alley-oop to Mitch. Tapped away. Nuggets come up with it. Not a good decision there by Barrett. A clear carry. They don't call it. Kicks to the corner. Now down low to Jokic. Jokic throws it down. Easy transition bucket there by the Nuggets. 11-7. Knicks trail by 4. Randall with it into the front court. Nearly loses the dribble. Kicks to Fournier. Evan will fake it. Bake it. Step back. 3. Book it. Evan from heaven. The Frenchman. Knicks down by 1. 11-10. Good shot there by Fournier in transition. Nuggets going to bring it up. Let's go. Play some D. 7:21 to go. Denver with it. Righty dribble around a screen by Morris. He's going to kick to Jokic. Jokic probably should have called a foul there on Mitch. They don't. Morris gets it back. Dribbling, bibbling into the lane. He'll try a floater in the lane. He got it. Nice teardrop floater there. 13-10. Nuggets lead by 3. Here comes Randall bringing it up. Randall across center court. Hands to Barrett. Barrett's going to try another 3. Book it. RJ Barrett from downtown. He suddenly got 5. We're tied up at 13 apiece. Nearly stolen there by Fournier. 6:53 to go here in the first. That goes out of bounds. Good shot by Barrett. Like to see that. Come on. Nuggets looking to get it in. Morris with it. Morris guarded there by Burks. Lefty dribble picked up by Mitch. Step back jumper. 18-footer. No good off the back rim. That'll go over the backboard. It'll go over to the Knicks. 6:47 to go here in the first. What's going on there, Music Man? Hey, what's up, Chris? What's going on there, Matthew Stein, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Here comes Burks. Burks going to bring it up. He'll hand to Barrett. Barrett gives to Randall. Randall, pull up 3 from the elbow. No good. Too strong off the back rim. Green comes down with it. 6:35 to go. Green across center court, guarded by Burks. He's going to hand off to the cutter there. Picks up the dribble, gives to Jokic. Jokic, nice cross-court pass to the corner for Gordon. Gordon will swing it back out. Nuggets will reset the offense. 10 on the shot clock. Knicks in the man-to-man, working around a screen into the paint, takes it to the hoop. Pump fake. Nice pass down low to Jokic. Lefty layup is good. 15-13, Knicks trail by 2. As the Joker finishes down low. Here's Barrett to the hoop. Nice take by RJ Barrett. Splits the defenders, and he goes right to the hoop. 15 apiece. RJ, she looks aggressive coming back. Here come the Nuggets. Into the front court. Morris has it. Morris in the corner, guarded by RJ Barrett. Picks up the dribble, gives to Gordon up top. Gordon guarded by Burks. Looking to get it down low to the Joker. Jokic with it. Jokic guarded by Mitch, about 15 feet out. Spinning the left. That's poked away by Burks. Knicks come up with the steal. 5:41 to go. Burks up ahead to Randall. Randall dribbling, bibbling. Kicks to the corner. Barrett. Barrett fakes the 3. Back out to Randall. Randall's got it on the elbow. Guarded by Morris. Jokic comes over to double. Now Green. Cross-court pairs. Barrett's open in the corner. 3. No good. That's off the front rim. 5:26 to go. Morris grabs the rebound for Denver. Tie game. 15 apiece. Morris, righty dribble guarded by Fournier. Crossover around a Joker screen. Gives to the Joker at the free throw line. Pumping, dumping, double team back to the basket. Kicks up top. 7 on the shot clock. Lefty dribble by, I think it's Morris. Morris back out to the Joker. Jokic straight on for 3. No good off the front rim. Rebound, RJ Barrett. 15 apiece. 5 minutes to go. Barrett into the front court. Barrett dribbling between the legs about 30 feet out. Dribbling with the right around a Mitchell Robinson screen. Floater in the lane. That's short off the front rim. Sloppy shot there. 4:49 to go here in the first. They'll pass up ahead to Jokic. Jokic comes down with it. Righty layup is good. Looked like Burks had a chance to steal that. Here comes RJ Barrett as the Knicks try to race it up. Denver does a good job getting back, and the Knicks will call a timeout. 17-15, 4:39 to go here in the first. Let's update that scoreboard. Once again, thank you to everybody for being here. We'll go over the stats when I get a chance. 17-15. What's up, Chris? Let's get this win. Let's go Knicks. Sold over Parrott. Parrott benched. It's a disgrace that Solder's been starting over Parrott, man. It's a disgrace. But I mean, Parrott stinks too. I'm not saying that Parrott's good. He stinks, but you got to at least see what you got. Matthew says, do you think my cousin is a good broad? I don't know who your cousin is, Matthew Stein. Can we stop putting up sloppy shots? We do too much of it, man. What's going on there, Joanne Wallace, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Keith Dollar says, book it. Book it. You know, let me pull up the box score real quick. That way I can keep up with the stats. Randall's off to a good start, I believe, for the Knicks. Along with Barrett. Barrett's got 7 points, but he's 3 of 7 shooting. He's got 3 rebounds, no turnovers. So pretty good start there by Barrett. He's only 1 of 4 from downtown. Randall's got 5 on 2 of 4 shooting, 1 of 2 for 3 with 3 assists. So that's accounted for 12 of the Knicks' 15 points, 3 points for Fournier, who hit that triple. So 3 Knicks have scored in the starting lineup. Bryce, man, thank you very much, man. What's up, cutie? What's going on? He's popping in the stream, man. And Vincent V with the $2 donation. Vin, man, thank you for being here, buddy. Let's get this win, man. Vin's always in my Knicks streams, always supporting, man. Glad to see you. No one can say bang like Brini, though. No, he's the king of the bang. Yo, RJ is alive and well. Knicks all the way. I love, if there is one Knicks fan that is always in my streams that I absolutely love the positivity from, it is Heidi. The Knicks could be down by 40 points. And Heidi's here saying the Knicks are going to come back. The Knicks got this. Heidi's the best. Nice, you have 69 likes, you pervert. Hit that like, man. What's going on, WJC? Jack says, just got tickets for the Cowboys-Giants game. That's awesome, man. Enjoy the game, buddy. I've been to a couple of Giants-Cowboys games, man. I hope you enjoy the game, my man. I'll tell you what, if the Giants win, if the Giants ever win their next 2, I will be at that Cowboys game. I'll tell you that right now. Let's go, Knicks. What's going on there, John? Fromm should start over Glennon. He saw this week. You got to start Glennon, but maybe in the future you go with Fromm. But this week you have to start Glennon. I don't think you have a choice. He doesn't know the playbook yet. He doesn't have any familiarity with the receivers. Fromm will probably get an opportunity at some point, but I think you have to start Glennon this week. So who would have won versus the Bulls if we had RJ? Probably us. I think RJ makes a little bit of a difference, so probably us, but we'll never know. You could probably say the same thing about the Nets, but ifs, buts, candies, and nuts. You look not a day over 70, Chris. Looking good. Well, I appreciate that, WJC. Knicks, Nuggets. Heidi's the Knicks account owner confirmed. Heidi's always supporting the team. Always supporting the team. Knicks looking at inbound here. Noel's got it, who checked it to the game. He's going to give to Burks. 4:37 to go. Burks with it. Burks dribbling with the left hand. Crossover dribble at the top of the key. 13 on the clock. Now he's going to attack the rim. Draws contact. No foul call. A little bit surprised by that. Knicks had their hands up in the air. Jokic comes down with it. Jokic into the front court. Kicks to the corner. They'll swing back up top. Back to Jokic. Jokic has it at the free throw line. Back to the basket. Burks on him. 14 on the clock. Spins to the right. Floater in the lane is good. 19-15. Denver leads by 4. 4:12 to go here in the first. Bryce, man, thank you very much, man. What's going on, Pete? What college games you want? I'm definitely watching the Georgia game for sure. Georgia versus Bama at 4 o'clock. Definitely going to be watching that. Burke's going to bring it up. He's going to give to Randall. Randall with it at the top. Randall looking for a screen from Noel. He'll dribble there with the right. Around the screen, Gordon on him. Now it's Jokic. Spinning to the left. Into the paint. Double team. Nearly had it poked away. Fournier comes up with it. Now Noel. Back to the Frenchman for 3. That short off the side rim. Jokic will grab it. 3:44 to go here in the first. Nuggets will bring it up. Across center court, shovel pass to Morris. Morris, elbow 3, good. 22-15. Knicks trail by a touchdown. 3:35 to go. Get it together, guys. Burke's going to bring it up. Derrick Rose and quickly set the check-in for the Knicks. Hopefully they can provide a spark off the bench. Randall's going to hand to Fournier. Fournier in the lane, fakes the jumper, kicks out to Burks. Burks works, twerks, tries to throw down low to Noel. That's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks, 22-15. But, yeah, definitely watching the Bama game, man. Bama, Georgia, you can't really beat that. A lot of NFL prospects in that game. And Quickly and Rose will check in here for the Knicks. 2 best teams in the country. Rose going to inbound here underneath the Denver basket. And that is a horrible pass by Rose. Luckily, it went out of bounds. Rose tried to throw it right to center court to Burks, who was well guarded. Knicks are fortunate that wasn't a turnover, as Reed almost came up with the steal. Rose has got it. We're down to 6 on the shot clock, right around center court. Got to do something. Rose between the legs, dribble kicks to Randall. Randall's going to have to force a 3 up top. No good, in and out. Almost got it to go. Jokic comes down with the rebound. Knicks down 7. Here comes Jokic. Jokic into the front court. The Joker guarded by Noel. Hands off to the cutter. Gordon wants it. Gordon's got it. 30 feet out on the elbow. He'll kick back up top. Jokic wants it. And it's stolen by Noel. Nice play here by Noel. Behind the back pass by the big fella. Quickly with the alley-oop, and Noel jumped too early, but he got the layup anyway. 22-17. Nice play there by Noel. Didn't know he had those kind of passing skills. Here comes Jokic. Jokic up ahead. No look pass to the corner. Open 3. No good off the front rim. Tipped up in the air. Rose will come down with the rebound. 2:31 to go. Rose going to bring it up ahead to IQ. Quickly guarded closely there. He's going to set up the offense. 2:25 to go. Knicks trail by 5. IQ swings to Rose. Rose on his toes around a screen. Pull-up jumper from 17. Got it. Nice shot there by Derrick Rose. 22-19 is the bench, providing a spark for the Knicks as usual. Jokic has got it. Jokic picks up the dribble, hands there to the cutter. Righty dribble in the lane. Nice ball movement here. They got an open three in the corner. Got it. 25-19. Denver leads by 6. Rose will bring it up. $1:56 to go here in the first. D. Rose has it. Rose dribbling there with the right, guarded by Reed. Swings to Randall. Randall with the handle. Lefty dribble, spinning to the right in the paint. Tried to draw a foul. He does. He'll shoot 2. 25-19. Burks, works, twerks. Yeah, man, you got to get up with the lingo, man. It's one of my rhymes, man. 25-19. Minute 47 to go here in the first. And Asia, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. Appreciate it. Mwah! Appreciate that. Working, twerking. You got Randall with the handle. Rose on his toes. There's no stopping Obi Toppin. 25. Evan from heaven. 25-19. Minute 47 to go here in the first. Randall at the line. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 25-20, 5-point game. What's going on there, Danny? Thanks for popping in, buddy. I definitely don't hate Gettleman. You're on the wrong channel, man. I don't know if I've ever given you that vibe. I don't hate Gettleman. As a matter of fact, I've been accused of the opposite. I've tried to support Gettleman as best as I can. I just think it's time to make a change. And I can't defend him for this past offseason. He did have a good draft, though. 25-20, Knicks trail by 5. And Randall will shoot the second here. Minute 47 to go here in the first. Bends the knees, and the free throw is no good. His free throw shooting this year, man, if there is one thing that is really pissed me off this year with Julius Randle, you could point to a lot of things. You could point to the turnovers. More so than anything, it's been the free throw shooting, man. Righty dribble in the lane, kicks out to the corner. Open three, got it. 28-20, Denver leads by 8. Minute 28 to go here in the first. Rose going to bring it up across center court. He's going to give it to Quickly. Knicks down by 8. Here's IQ. IQ around the screen. They're going to call a foul on Denver on the floor. I don't think the Knicks are in the bonus. 28-20, minute 20 to go. We need the rhyme for Quickly. I know. It just, I never like plan these rhymes for the most part. I think I planned Obi Toppin's rhyme, but for the most part, it just happens. I haven't come up with one for Quickly. Oh, I say floating and gloating for Quickly when he hits a floater. Because he usually shoots a lot of floaters. So I say floating and gloating. Quickly to the line. 28-20, minute 20 to go here in the first. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 28-21. 7-point game. Knicks, why haven't they changed the scoreboard? They have not changed the scoreboard. Was there a lane violation? Are they reviewing a lane violation? Is that what they're doing? IQ coming through. Slickly. Not bad. Quickly. Slickly. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Was Hurts horrible in person? Yeah, Hurts is horrible in person. Hurts is horrible on TV. Randall's been an inconsistent player lately. Randall's been inconsistent this entire year for the most part. Pop Chris can't agree with you more. Randall's poor foul shooting. He needs to do better. I mean, there's other things obviously you could say, but his foul shooting for me, and I don't even know. I haven't looked at his stats, but his foul shooting for me has been super underwhelming this year, man. I do want Gettleman fired this year, but it's not. I just think his time is up, man. And I obviously they're going to have to make a change, but I can't defend him anymore. I think that's what I've gotten to with Gettleman. I just can't defend the guy anymore. The team hasn't won for 4 straight years. Didn't address the offensive line this year. So I don't know what happened. Noel's going to shoot the first free throw again, and he made it anyway, so it didn't matter. 28-21. Hopefully it's the second. Minute 20 to go here in the first. Noel bends the knees, and the free throw is no good. So I don't know if he would have hit both had they not changed it, but regardless, 1 of 2. And Denver's going to bring it up. Barton has it. Barton guarded there by Burks, working around a screen, picked up there by Noel. Double team back to the top of the key. They're going to try a straight on three. That's short off the front rim, tipped up in the air, grab a freaking rebound. It'll be Knicks ball. Minute 01 to go here in the first. Knicks down by 7. Matty says, don't worry, Chris. I'm going to find a rhyme for quickly. I got you. All right. I think Gettleman's going to retire at the end of the year. Rose brings it across center court, hands to Burks. Topping into the game for the Knicks as he works around a top and screen. Burks fakes the three, gives to Obi. Obi's going to hand to Rose. Rose on his toes, dribbling there with the left, double teamed in the corner. Back up top to Burks, down to 7. Burks faces up the defender, shaking, baking, floater in the lane. Where is the foul call? There it is, finally. That is one thing that Burks, at least last game, did a great job. I think he went to the line 10 or 12 times, and he does a good job again, drawing some contact. He'll go to the line again, and he probably should have gotten a foul call earlier in this game as well. Burks has a chance to cut this to 5, 28-21, 40.2 to go here in the first as they call the shooting foul on Reed. Bends the knees. First free throw by Burks is good. 28-22. 6-point game. Burks' last 3 games since he's been inserted into the starting lineup, averaging 21 points, 40% from the field, 41% from 3. He's been averaging 40 minutes a game? Holy crap. Second free throw was good. 28-23. That's crazy. Obviously, they feel they need him out there for his defense, I suppose. 36 seconds to go. Knicks lead by 5. Righty dribble to the lane. Knicks get lost on defense, but Noel comes down with the rebound. Missed a point-blank layup. Quickly has it. 28 seconds to go. 8-second difference between shot and game. Knicks will waste some clock. Quickly across the timeline. Knicks down 5. IQ with it. IQ on the elbow. Dribbling there with the left. We're down to 19. 11 on the clock. Down to 8 on the clock. Quickly, he's got to start it. Down to 6. Quickly, crossover dribble in the lane. High floater off glass. Good. Floating and gloating. Nice shot there by Quickly. Wow. Some touch. 28-25. We're down to 6. Lefty dribble, double teamed in the corner. Fakes the 3. Guarded by Rose on the baseline. Has to force it. He got it. What a shot. I think that was Barton. 30-25. And that'll take us to the second quarter. Knicks down 5. 30-25. Nice shot by IQ, though. Sickly, Quickly. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Quickly, Dickory Duck. You see McBride? Yes, McBride's been doing a good job in the G League. Everybody's been telling me. Obviously, I haven't been watching the games, but yeah, people have been telling me he's been dominating. Let's go, Knicks. Need a full game out of these guys. Yeah, let's have a lead at the half because we know outside of last game that we always struggle in the third quarter. Let's have a strong second quarter here. Give ourselves a lead at halftime. You're okay, Pete. I mean, that's illegal now. You do you, my man. Getting all these Christmas commercials now. Christmas around the corner. Mitch the Witch. On Christmas, we're going to beat Trae Young. Oh, I hope so, Dylan. I can't even look forward to tomorrow, but I've missed the game. And no, I don't care. I always look forward to the game regardless. And, hopefully we find a way to get a win. But obviously the news about Jones, not good. Unleash Obi, and to be negative, people, but Mitchell have just gotten slower. We need to bring him back at a bargain price. Otherwise, it's okay to ship him, and I'd rather keep hot potato holder Noel. That's a good nickname for Noel. I love Noel. I love his defense, but he certainly does not have the best of hands on this team. It always looks like he is playing hot potato. Happy Hanukkah. What's going on, Matt? Faruqi, the official sponsor of the channel. Neil, appreciate you for saying that. I don't even like the state of Georgia because of Trae Young, for sure. You're damn right, man. He's the new Reggie Miller for Knicks fans. At least we don't got to worry about Glennon's neck since he got but in a way, Donovan, you got to worry about it more. It's a bigger target. Happy Hanukkah. That's right, Danny. Beat the Nuggets. Go Jazz. What's going on, Tony, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Yeah, if you're a Jazz fan, and you definitely rooting for the Knicks for sure. Rose to Toppin, and I want to hear that. I love that connection that Rose and Toppin have, man. I always get pumped up when Toppin throws down a good dunk. Latest news on Jones, nothing really new to report. He's out this week. That's all I know. And they're going to play it week to week. I mean, your guess is as good as mine, but it doesn't sound good. Rose is going to bring it up. Rose across center court as we're here in the second quarter. Rose going to give to Noel. Noel's going to give to Toppin. Toppin back to Rose. Rose has it, dribbling there with the left. Between the legs. Into the paint. Stops. Pops. Left it short off the front rim. Grabs the rebound. And he throws a sloppy pass, but quickly comes up with it. Down to 10. IQ around a Noel screen. Dribbling with the left. Taking it to the 10. Nice pass to Toppin, but it was blocked. Toppin gets it back. No good. And Denver comes up with the rebound. I think it was Barton. Here comes the Nuggets in transition. Lefty dribble, taking it to the rack. Off glass, no good, as Barrett will come down with the rebound. 11:22 to go. RJ with it. RJ with 7 points in the first quarter, dribbling there with the right. Guarded closely there. He's going to swing to Rose. Rose on his toes for three. No good off the side rim. Nice job there. Nice job by Obi to tip it back out. Rose with it. Rose tried to give to Obi. Rose been a little bit sloppier with these passes in this game. 11:02 to go. A turnover there. Nuggets with it. Nuggets across center court. Down to 10:57 to go here in the second quarter. Knicks down by 5. Righty dribble around the screen. Noel on him. Nice pass down low. Kicks to the corner. Back up top. Barton with it. Barton no-look pass down low. Good closeout defense by the Knicks. Kicks to the corner for three. No good off the side rim. Rebound Noel. Here comes R.J. Barrett. Barrett racing up ahead into the front court. He's going to back the defender down from 15 feet out on the baseline. Now he's double teamed into the paint. Nice take, but it was a good take, but he's got to be more controlled than that as he misses the layup. Barton's got it. 10:25 to go here in the second. And they're going to call a foul, I think quickly with an intentional foul. There was a big mismatch down low. 30-25, 10:25 to go here in the second. Sloppy start, I guess, for both teams to this second quarter. Nobody's scored yet. And there's Thibodeau looking pissed as ever. Appreciate that, Christopher. As the Nuggets got it. 10:23 to go here in the second. They'll swing it around. Righty dribble here at the top of the key. Knicks come over to double. Good defense there by R.J. Barrett. Kicks to the corner. Down to 7 on the clock. Dribbling there with the right. Tries to split the defender. Spins out of it. He'll try a three. No good off the front rim. Tipped up in the air. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. That was tipped out of bounds by Reed. 10:05 to go here in the second. Knicks lead by, trail by 5. Rose will bring it across center court. Rose into the front court, gives to IQ, quickly has it. Quickly looking for a screen from Noel. He'll get it, dribbling, bibbling in the lane, throws up a floater, no good, grabs his own rebound, but it's stripped away. Quickly dives to the floor, and the Nuggets are going to come up with it. Now Noel's got it. The Nuggets get it back. My God. 9:45 to go. Here comes Barton. Denver into the front court. I think it's Campazzo draws the contact. It's on the floor. It's on quickly. 9:40 to go here in the second. Denver will inbound. 16 on the shot clock. What's going on there, Word, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Bulls versus, I have no idea in terms of the Bulls versus the Nets. I guess I'll root for I hate both teams. Denver's going to inbound. Knicks in the man-to-man. Campazzo with it. He's going to swing back up top. Righty dribble around the screen, kicks to Green. Green fakes the three, swings back. Open three. Oh, my God. He hit it off glass from the elbow. My God. 33-25. I think that was Reed. 9:17 to go. Knicks down by 8. Can we get some offense? We haven't scored yet in the second quarter. Here's Rose on the baseline, double teamed. Dribbling there with the left, guarded closely. They're going to call a foul away from the ball. It'll stay with the Knicks. Be nice to score some points. 33-25. Do I like Alex? Oh, I like Alex Caruso a lot more than Trae Young. Trae Young is, I think they call it a defensive 3-second violation. Quickly's on the line. Bends the knees. Free throw is good. No, definitely Trae Young I hate more than Alex Caruso. I don't even hate Alex Caruso that much. I was just calling him the rat because we were playing him. 33-26. 9:09 to go here in the second. Knicks down by 7. Quickly will inbound here on the near sideline. Looks to get it into Obi. Obi's got it. Obi swings to Noel. Noel with it. Dribbles with the left, hands to Rose. Rose between the legs. Dribble. Crossover in the lane. Back up top. Quickly has it. Quickly now is going to attack the basket. Quickly's got to go up with that. He tried to throw a stupid pass to Noel. It was batted away as Denver in transition. Good play by Barrett as he blocks it, but Denver gets it back. Spins, wins in the lane. Floater no good. Tip is good. 35-26. Nuggets lead by 9. 8:44 to go as the Knicks bench is actually getting manhandled by Denver. Let me update that scoreboard now. You don't see that a lot. That's usually our strength. Knicks down by 9. Rose going to bring it up. Rose across center court. 8:40 to go here in the second. Rose looking for IQ. IQ has it. IQ back to Rose. Rose kicks to the corner. Barrett for 3. No good. He's been off. 8:30 to go here in the second. Knicks down 9. Barton with it. Barton behind the back dribble guarded there by Obi Toppin. He's going to step back. He's going to shoot a 3. That's good. 38-26. Knicks down by a dozen. 8:15 to go here in the second. Can we get a run? Knicks 3 of 12 from 3. Nuggets 6 of 13. That's a big difference in this game. Rose has it. Rose guarded by Reed. Between the legs, nearly lost it. Gets it back. Crossover dribble. Cross-court pass to Obi. Obi comes up with it. He tries the 3. That's no good off the front rim. Nuggets come down with it. 7:54 to go. Here they come. Barton up ahead. Barton dribbling with the left. He's going to try another one. That's an air ball. That'll go out of bounds. Knicks will get it. 38-26. Miles Turner. Knicks fans always want Miles Turner. And Julius Randle will check back in along with Fournier. So the Knicks make a couple of quick changes. They see the bench isn't getting it done. Barrett will go to the bench. Coming off the illness. Showing Kemba there on the sideline. And Rose will bring it up. Rose going to hand to Randle, back to Rose. Rose guarded by Reed, hands to the Frenchman. Fournier to Randle. Randle gives to Rose. Rose to the hoop. Floater, good. Nice take there by Derrick Rose. Gets it to go. 38-28. Comes up a little gingerly there, but Rose looks fine. Denver's going to bring it across. Here's Reed, 7:25 to go. Reed into the front court, guarded there by D. Rose gives to Campazzo, guarded there closely by Quickly. Looks for a screen, dribbles with the left into the paint, kicks to the corner, open 3. Good. Got the roll. It was Aaron Gordon in the corner. 41-28, Knicks down by a baker's dozen. 7:08 to go. Here comes Derrick Rose, the Joker, getting set to check in for Denver. Get it together, guys. Here's Quickly. Quickly to Randle. Randle to Rose. Rose dribbles there with the left, double team, splits the defenders, kicks to Fournier. Fournier slithers to the hoop, layup no good, tip no good. Noel's got it. Noel double teamed, had it poked away. Nuggets come up with it. 6:47 to go, running, gunning into the front court. Between the legs by Campazzo. 6:41 to go here in the second. Cross-court pass. Reed to the corner. Back up top. Open for 3. Good. Oh, my God. 44-28, Knicks down by 16. What is going on with this team? Timeout, Knicks. Holy crap, man. Oh, we're just like, what's up, man? Knicks have been having a rough stretch here lately. Yeah, man. It's been tough, man. Thoughts on Kemba? Yeah, backwards hat time. Good call. Maybe that'll help. Oh, I forgot to change the quarter. It's second quarter. What's up, Isaiah? There goes Randle again. Leave it as assignment. Yeah, man, the defense is bad, man. Oh, man. We need this game. And I already know what's going to happen. They're going to go on a run. This is going to be a close game, and then we'll see if they run out of gas. But they always put themselves behind the 8 ball. And it's been happening far too often, man. Let's see what we got here. Backwards hat is going to work. I hope so. It did a good job last game. It got us back in the game. Once again, old Tibbs going into Tin Man mode, tunnel vision to the point this team gasses out. Nobody's even playing good with this team today. I mean, who's played well? I'm trying to think of a guy that's played well. There's nobody really playing well. Chris, the Knicks can't even guard a parking car. It doesn't seem like it, man. Damn, I woke up at 10. Yeah, man. Hey, Chris, the Knicks getting booty whooped by a lot of, yeah. I hear you, Tiana. Here comes all the luck with the backward. I hope so, Jason, man. We need it, man. Got to bring something to this team. Bring out the dogs upstairs. Yeah, we're playing at 1 o'clock today. It's a Saturday game, so Saturday sometimes you'll get day games. 44-28 for the Knicks. Leading scorers Barrett with 7 points, and he's 3 of 9. Randall's got 6. He's 2 of 5. Knicks is a team who's shooting 29%, 23% from 3. I mean, it's bad, guys. It's bad so far. We need a rally beat. Maybe we do. Here's the trivia question. The Nuggets' top 2 all-time block leaders also played for the Knicks. Who are they? Nuggets' top 2 all-time block leaders also played for the Knicks. I mean, obviously Carmelo, but he wasn't a guy that got a lot of blocks. He was a former Nugget that we had. J.R. Smith, same thing. Didn't get a lot of blocks. Randall looking to get it in. Gives there to Mitch. Mitch with it. He's going to hand there to Fournier. Fournier dribbling with the right. Takes it to the 10 off glass. Good. Nice take there. 44-30. Antonio McDyess, but he didn't play a lot for the Knicks. Maybe McDyess. Because he played well in the Nuggets, right? Here's Jokic. Jokic dribbling with the left. Kicks back out. Righty dribble hounded there by Quickly. In the lane, floater, no good off the front rim. Tipped up in the air. Randall come down with the rebound, 44-30. Randall racing up ahead. Kicks to Quickly in the corner. And they're going to call a blocking foul on the Nuggets. 5:54 to go here in the second. Oh, Camby. How do I forget Camby? Yeah, Camby. Camby's definitely probably one of them. Yep. I'll go Camby and McDyess because McDyess, I think, was a pretty good shot blocker. Oh, Mutombo. Of course. Mutombo started out with the Nuggets. Yes. Mutombo. He's got to be. Yes. It's got to be Camby and Mutombo. It's got to be Camby and Mutombo. Good call by you guys. 5:54 to go. Burke's going to get it in, gets it into Robinson. Mutombo and the Nuggets were actually the first team to ever knock off a 1 seed, an 8 versus 1. Gives to Quickly. Quickly kicks to the corner for Burks. Burks takes the contact. Floater, no good off the back rim. Tipped up in the air. Denver comes down with the rebound. 5:40 to go here in the second. Here's Gordon. Gordon cross-court pass. Gets it down low to Jokic. Jokic, nice pass to the cutter. They're going to call a foul on Quickly. That's at least his second. 5:34 to go here in the second. Kenyon Martin. Good call. He also played for both teams. Ryan Winter says, you got Notre Dame making the playoff. Only way they make it, I'll tell you right now, the only path that they have to possibly make it, I'll tell you next stoppage and play, because I was going over this today, what they need for it to even be a possibility. When I get an opportunity, I'll go over it with you. Here's Jokic. Jokic from the elbow. Open for 3. No good off the front rim. Rebound Fournier. 5:25 to go here in the second. Here comes Evan racing up ahead. Fournier into the front court. Between the legs dribble. Splits the defenders. Spins. Wins. Fade away. Got the roll. Backwards hat doing its magic. Knicks on a 4-0 run since we flipped the hat. 44-32. Knicks down by a dozen. Jokic tries to throw down low. Stolen by the Knicks. It's backwards from now on. Here's Quickly in transition for 3. You got to hit that. Randall putback is good. 44-34. Randall didn't turn it over. The hat is working. Knicks down by 10. 4:53 to go here in the second. Denver's going to bring it across center court. Timeout Nuggets. So here is the path to Notre Dame making the playoffs. They need, if you're rooting for them to make the playoffs, you need Georgia to beat Bama, and then you need one of these 3 things to happen. You need Oklahoma State to lose, Michigan to lose, or Cincinnati to lose. If any of those 3 happen and Alabama loses to Georgia, it opens up the possibility for Notre Dame to make the playoffs. Damn the hat, Kieran says, will it be backwards for the Giants game? It might have to be, Kerm. It might have to be. Cut it to 5, baby. At least us New Yorkers got the Rangers with it. Yeah, Rangers are playing well for you guys. Listen to the crowd cheering in the background. Thank you for being here, Trell, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Baylor's winning now? I forgot who Baylor's playing. They're playing. Oh, are they playing OK State? Let's take a quick look at the scores real quick. Yeah, they are. So Oklahoma State is losing 21-6 to Baylor at halftime. Notre Dame's got a shot, guys. It'll be interesting. If Georgia, say OK State loses that game and Georgia beats Alabama, do you still put Alabama in with 2 losses, or does Notre Dame get the 4 seed? It'll be interesting. They don't need all that to happen. They just need a couple things to happen. If Oklahoma State loses and Alabama loses, they would probably get in, or at least there'd be an argument for them to get in. Ryan, man, thank you very much, man. What do you think about the Marcus Freeman hire? Listen, I don't know a whole lot about him. I was let me take a quick look at his resume. I don't know a whole lot about him if I'm being honest with you. I know obviously they hired him, but I don't know a whole lot about him. I was shocked uh that with the coaching change there though midseason right before the playoffs because now if Notre Dame gets in, they don't have a coach. So it's a crazy scenario that he would do it right before the playoffs, but he's been an assistant with them now for what? Well, only this year. He was with Cincinnati before that, 2017 and 2020. Defensive coordinator 2016. Linebackers coach with Purdue for 3 years. Linebackers coach with Kent State. So this is his first head coaching opportunity. He was with them this year. Hopefully he does a good job, man. I'll definitely be rooting for him. I don't know much about him though. Don't take that hat off. Definitely not A-Train, man. Do I like? Of course I like Xavier McKinney. Wow, they're showing a replay here of when Jokic just elbowed Morris to the ground. Under 190 for over-under looking like it's going to happen. Trell says, what's the score currently? You never know in the NBA, Trell. You never know in the NBA. But right now, yeah, I mean, there's only 74 points scored. It's, I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see. Foul on the floor. It's going to go back over to the Knicks. 4:49 to go here in the second. 95 at the half would be, on pace. Right now they got 78. You still got 4:48 to go. It's kind of like right on pace for the over-under. Burks going to bring it up. Burks gives Randall back to Burks. Burks with it on the elbow between the legs. Dribble guarded by Gordon. He's going to give it to Fournier. Fournier has it right at the logo. Dribbles with the right around a Randall screen. Double team to Randall. Randall fakes the three. Faces up the defender. Now he's going to back him down. Fadeaway jumper. No good. That's a bad shot. 4:28 to go. Here comes Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon up ahead to Green. Green to the hoop. Layup is good. Got it to go. 46-34. Got to give up a couple points, even with the backwards hat. 4:18 to go here in the second. Here's Burks. Burks has it guarded by Gordon on the elbow. Dribbling there with the right. Double teamed into the paint. Fakes, bakes, out to Randall. Randall to Fournier. Fournier's going to try a three. Book it! Evan from heaven. Knicks within 9. There you go, Fournier. 4 minutes to go here in the second. Let's go. All right. Knicks, they've cut it from 16 to 9 since we flipped the hat. Gordon's got it down low. They're going to call a foul on the floor. It's on Fournier. 3:53 to go here in the second. I change the score when I can. Every time there's a stoppage of play, I do it. 46-37. Jokic looking to get it in. He's guarded there by Mitch. Gives to Green. Green with it at the top of the key. Guarded there by Randall. Dribbles with the right. Gives to Jokic. The Joker guarded by Mitch. Facing him up. 18 feet out. Got it. 48-37. Jokic is ridiculous. 3:42 to go here in the second. Here's Burks. Burks gives to Randall. Randall guarded there by Green. He's going to hand to Fournier. Fournier slicing, dicing. Back to Randall. Randall's going to try a three. He got the roll. Book it. It hit every part of the rim and it fell in. 48-40. Knicks within 8. 3:25 to go here in the second. Got the shooter's bounce. Here we go. Barton into the front court, dribbling there with the right. Guarded there by Fournier. Kicks out to Morris. Back up top. Barton around a Joker screen. Guarded by Fournier. Out to the Joker. Joker will try it from downtown. Got it. Jokic is deadly. 51-40. Knicks back down by 11. Randall baseball pass up ahead to Barrett. Barrett's going to dribble it back. Guarded by Jokic. Thinks twice. Gives to Randall. Randall with the handle. Backs his man down out to Barrett. Barrett will try it for 3. That's short. Long rebound. Randall's got it. Randall in the corner. Randall guarded by Gordon, working the baseline. And they're going to call a foul on the Nuggets. Knicks are in the bonus. They'll be shooting 2, 51-40. Randall going to the line. Hit the thumbs up where it says, that's right, man. Hit the like. I appreciate it. What's going on, Formula Fitness? Good to see you, my man. 2:47 to go here in the second. Amazing guy because the team's not good. That's why. I thought it said the Knicks were in the bonus. I don't know why they're not going to the line. It says bonus over the scoreboard. They're not at the line. Burks will try a 3. Book it. 51-43. Maybe they just got in the bonus with that foul, and the next foul, they'll be going to line. Knicks down 8. It worked out. They hit a 3 instead. Burks gets it to go. Here's Barton. Barton with it. Barton's going to swing it up top. Let me change that scoreboard now that I got a chance. It's going to give to Jokic. Jokic back to Barton. Knicks down 8. Barton, lefty dribble, attacks the rim. And a nice pass, man, as they get the layup to go. 53-43, Knicks down 10. Here's Burks. Burks to Randall. Randall to Barrett. Barrett dribbling there with the left out to Burks. Burks works, twerks, behind the back dribble, down to 15. Guarded by Green. Takes it to the 10, draws the foul. Good job there by Burks, man. Burks is a headsy player, man. Headsy player. Limping a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. I think he's fine. But he does a good job there drawing the foul on Green. Knicks down 10. Burks will be shooting 2. Sink him. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 53-44. You started doing yoga and it doesn't work? A girl I used to date tried to get me into yoga. I tried for about 7 minutes. And then I walked out and I started lifting weights. 53-44. Knicks down by 9. 2:09 to go here in the second. Here's the second by Burks. And he got it. 53-45. Knicks down by 8. Nuggets will bring him up. Oh, you doing yoga as a joke? Morris spins out of it, gives to the Joker. Back to Morris. Morris guarded there by Burke. He's going to give down low to the Joker. The Joker guarded there by Mitch. Swings back up top to Barton. Barton's got it guarded there by Fournier. Works around a screen by the Joker. Now picked up by Mitch on the switch. Good defense by Mitch as Barton nearly lost it. Spins out of it, kicks to the corner. Fakes the 3. Now will try it, draws the contact. No foul call. Joker comes up with the rebound, though, and he gets it to go. 55-45. Knicks down by 10. Minute 39 to go here in the second. What's up there, Bilal, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. So they were down 16. Now they're down 10. Would like to get it to within 6 if we can at the half. Here's Fournier. Fournier to Randall. Randall, righty dribble in the lane. Fadeaway jumper. Nice shot there by Julius. Knicks down 8. 55-47. Got about a 10-foot fadeaway in the lane. Here's Barton. Barton on the elbow, guarded there by R.J. Barrett. We're down to $112 here in the second. Gives to the Jokic. Jokic kicks to the corner. Lefty dribble on the baseline. Randall on him. Spins out of it. Good defense back to Jokic. Jokic guarded by Mitch. Hands off there. 3 is good. What a shot. What a shot, man. 8-47. Denver up by 11. Here's Barrett. Barrett to Randall. I can't even pronounce that guy's name, but he's got 16 points. Najee, I think it is. Randall's got it. Randall guarded by Green. Righty dribble on the baseline. Double teamed. Goes up with it. No good. Good defense there by Jokic. 44 seconds to go. Denver up by 11. Gives to Barton. Barton, nice Euro step. Gets the layup to go. 60-47. The Knicks down by 13. There's been another problem with the Knicks all year. They have not closed out quarters well at all. Here's Burks. Burks between the legs dribble. Cross-court pass to Fournier. Fournier, righty dribble, and he's fouled. Knicks will go to the line. 60-47. Tie at the half. Maybe if the Knicks hit a 12-pointer. That ain't happening. Maybe if they have a 12-pointer, they got a shot. But they're down by 13 with 30 seconds to go. I need Randall to get 8 more rebounds. Well, hopefully he does. Why does it say bonus? They got to fix that. The Knicks are not going to the line. Noel's got it. Noel hands to Barrett. Barrett dribbling there with the left. Attacks the rim. Layup is good. Nice take there by Barrett. Nuggets a hold for the last shot. 60-49. 21 seconds to go here in the second. As Denver brings it across center court. Barton's got it. Barton guarded by Fournier. Has it at the logo. Knicks down by 11. We'll see if we can hold them. Going into the half. Barton looks for a screen from Jokic. He'll get it. Gives to the Joker. The Joker on the free throw line. Kicks to the corner. Najee for 3. That's an air ball. Rebound Burks, and that'll do it. 60-49. We'll head to the halftime and then the third quarters. The Knicks trail by 11. We'll go over all the halftime stats, but not the best of efforts yet again by the Knicks. And we'll see if they're able to do what they did last game and have a strong third quarter. But once again, the Knicks put themselves behind the 8 ball here at halftime. I think last game they were down 18 at the half. They were able to come back and actually take the lead in the fourth quarter before they blew it at the end. So we'll see if they can have a good performance in the third quarter. But the Knicks continue to put themselves behind the 8 ball here in these basketball games. Let's go over the halftime report. Let's go over the official sponsor of the channel. And thank you to everybody for being here. Appreciate all the support that you guys always show. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday. Not so much with the Knicks. hopefully find a way to come back in this basketball game. But we're going to go over the halftime report. There's the official stats of the official sponsor, Faruqi and Faruqi. Injury lawyers, been in business for over 25 years, stationed in Manhattan. They service all 5 boroughs along with Long Island. So as I go over the halftime stats, check out some of theirs. Appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you guys for all the support. It's 60-49 Denver at the half. The Knicks as a team shot 33% from 3, 38% from the field, and 78% from the free throw line. They were better with the basketball in terms of turning it over. They only had 3 turnovers there in that first half. Just couldn't shoot to save their lives. Julius Randle did have 13 points, 5 of 10 shooting, 2 of 4 from 3, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, did not turn the ball over. So a pretty strong effort from Randle. 10 points for Evan Fournier, 4 of 7 shooting, 1 rebound, 4 assists. So the starters actually played decent. The bench gave them almost no production. They had 10 points from the bench. Normally you get a better effort than that. 3 points for Noel off the bench with 4 rebounds. 4 points for Derrick Rose on 2 of 4 shooting in 9 minutes, and quickly provided 3 points on 1 of 3 shooting in 10 minutes. Toppin was scoreless. Starters, Barrett had 9, 10 for Fournier, 7 for Burks. Mitch Robinson was scoreless. Didn't get much out of him. As far as Denver goes, Denver's leading scorer, of course, as you would expect, Jokic, had 17.7 rebounds. As a team, Denver shot 57% from the field. They were 10 of 21 from downtown, so really efficient in terms of shooting the basketball, and that's the major difference in this game. They actually turned the ball over 2 more times than that of the Knicks, and they didn't score much at the free throw line. They only went there twice. They were 2 of 2. The Knicks were 7 of 9, but the shooting is obviously the major difference. Denver has been much more efficient throughout this game. Nick stuck in purgatory. Hopefully not, man. Maybe we need a couple of trades, to be honest. Yeah, not looking good right now. Maybe we'll get lucky in the lottery. We'll see if we have a lottery pick. Hopefully, obviously I'm still hoping we make the playoffs. Still early in the year, but we're definitely slumping right now. To all the random supporters, I'm sorry he sucks. He's definitely not MVP caliber. We know that. We're not going to win a championship with Randle being our number 1 option. You found that out last year in the playoffs. So we definitely need more talent on this team. Everybody knows that. Barrett and Randle need to develop going to the right more. Left is too predictable. Yeah, Barrett's not as advanced as I was hoping for this year so far. NBA Prop says, watching the game on mute got you on the audio. Cheers, man, from a Raps fan. I appreciate you for being here, man. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Jay says, we dig our own graves every single game. Does Tibbs not see that? I don't know, man. Hopefully he does, man. This team's got to get better, though. Horrible first half. Dolan is on the ring. Yeah. Can we get Cole Anthony from the Magic and Carl? Who knows? Who knows, man? Fabian says, Jones week to week. We'll see if he's cleared Monday, Tuesday by the team doctors. Hopefully he's able to play next week. Definitely not playing tomorrow. How are the Knicks doing? I haven't been following basketball this year. They're 11-11, Gerard, but they started, I think, 5-1. So since then, they're 6-10. So they've been struggling. The schedule started to get tougher, and they're just not playing well. The starting lineup this year has been downright pathetic. They made a change with the starting lineup. Hasn't been helping in the win column. They had a good effort against the Nets, but they didn't win. And last game, much like this game, they had a horrible first half. They battled back, and they ended up losing a close game. Hopefully today, they're able to battle back and close it out. Maybe should have waited till the end of this year to sign Randle. Understandable right now. Certainly looks that way. It's crazy that Glennon has the same first and middle name as me. Well, hopefully it doesn't embarrass you tomorrow. What's up, Christian, man? The Knicks need another coach. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, at the end of the year, we'll see how the team looks, but not off to a great start so far this year. I don't think they're going to change coaches, but we'll see. I honestly think the team is worse with Randle on the floor. He does stupid ISOs way too much. There are games where I may agree with you. I'm not going to agree with you today, but there are games where Randle hasn't turned it over today, and he's shot pretty efficiently, but nobody else on the team is playing well. But yes, there are games where I agree with you. Chris, can you tell me what Mitch does on the court instead of block shots? He's useless. Trade him for Turner. That's what he does. He's a rim protector. He's a great pick. He's a great overall defender. He's good on the pick and roll. He's a very good defender. That's what Mitch brings to the table for the Knicks. We know he's limited offensively. He doesn't bring much offensively. Looking for yet another home comeback. Got to be the worst home team in the league. Why do you think this is? I don't know, Marcus. I don't know. I have no idea. But last year they were great at home. If you remember, and obviously there were no fans in the stands, but we were actually really good at home last year. But this year, no. And Vin, man, thank you very much, man. I get that all the time, David. Chris Tucker, Marlon Wayans, Jackie Chan. Those are the three that I get the most. Vin says Jokic is a problem. His build looks so unathletic. Jokic is ridiculous. Jokic is one of the best players in the league. He's an incredible passer, just a headsy player, a great shooter. Yeah, Jokic looks like the type of guy that you'd see at a YMCA gym that you'd see in like a 30 and over league, but in terms of his frame, but he's ridiculous, man. He's ridiculous. 60-49. We should trade Kemba and Barrett for Sexton. I don't see that happening, but maybe. On this day, Ewing scored 44 points and 24 rebounds against the Warriors. No Knick has matched since in 32 years. That feat? Yeah, because I was going to say, I think Carmelo dropped 50 with the Knicks. This current roster that Tibbs keeps putting out there is not doing it. Why not play McBride or Grimes more? If this keeps up, eventually I think you will see the rookies get more playing time. They're going to have to make changes. Chris, we all know the story. The Knicks come back, take 2-point lead in the fourth, and 1 minute Jokic hits at hopefully not Boubacar. Let's bring some positive vibes, and let's hope the Knicks can find a way to start closing out these games. But yes, I don't blame you for feeling that way. The New York Rangers are the only New York team keeping me sane with a record of 15-4 with a 5. Yeah, I don't blame John. It's New York sports are tough right now. Chris, do you think Xavier McKinney is a Pro Bowl safety? I think he should be, yes. He has the most, he's tied, I think, with 2 other safeties in terms of the most picks in the league. So, yes. And I think he's had over a 90 grade on PFF 2 out of the last 3 games. I'm not saying he's a complete player, but he's been a ball hawk for the Giants this year. I think he deservedly so should go to the Pro Bowl. Chris, you got to live in Miami or LA the rest of your life. What are you picking? I've actually never been to. I've been to Florida several times. I've never been to Miami. It's a place I want to go. I've been to LA. I was younger though. I was like 16. So I didn't love LA when I went there, to be honest with you. I don't know if anybody watching is from LA. Not trying to disrespect your city, but again, I wasn't an adult, so I didn't really get to experience it. I'd probably pick Miami, but again, I've never been there. But if I had to guess, I'd probably pick Miami. The LA's got tons of traffic. The taxes are ridiculous. I'd probably pick Miami. Giants expectations with Glennon this week. Not high. Miami's got at least the last 3 or 4 weeks, their defense has been incredible. They've been great against the run. They're super aggressive. Our offensive line stinks. So not super high. I just hope Glennon doesn't turn the ball over and our defense can carry us. Of course, they've underperformed Navy Blue. I mean, we were hoping this would be a top, 5-6 team in the East. Still got a ways to go. We'll see, but they're definitely slumping right now. Let's go, Knicks, as a UK fan, still representing the New York sides. Let's go. Chris, I have a weird feeling Miami will hurt Glennon. I hope not, John. I hope not, man. I'm not definitely not rooting for that. I know Giant fans want to see Fromm. Never going to root for injuries. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't, and I hope I'm wrong. I don't see the fascination with Fromm from Giants fans. Fromm sucks. Fromm was the 4th string quarterback with the Buffalo Bills. He's on the practice squad. I watched Fromm at Georgia because I remember that he was a guy that coming into that college year that people thought could have been one of the top 3 or 4 quarterbacks in that draft class. Never was impressed with the guy. The guy has no plus traits, has no arm strength. Fromm sucks. Fromm's a backup. Fromm will never. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he becomes the greatest quarterback in Giants history. I don't think Fromm's ever going to be a starter in the NFL. I have no expectations for Fromm. To me, he was an emergency guy that they brought in because they thought that Daniel Jones could be hurt. I honestly think Fromm's not as good as Glennon, to be honest with you. Yeah, playbook aside, they have no choice but to start Glennon this week. I don't think he's better than Glennon. And I know people want to see him because he's young or whatever, but I don't think he's good. Who gets a team first, San Antonio, Texas, or Orlando, NFL? Ooh, good question. I would guess Orlando. It's a bigger market. Texas Liberty, I would guess Orlando, but there's no way of me knowing that. But it's a bigger market. I would think it's a bigger market anyway. This happens all the time at halftime. I change the quarter, and it doesn't stick. So I'll change it again. Hopefully it sticks this time. He was on the show QB1 Beyond. Oh, was he? I hope I'm wrong. I hope Fromm is terrific, but I have no expectations for Fromm at all. I think we all know Peyton and Bullock were huge to this team. We got to admit, Bullock. Well, Peyton was, I guess, pretty good defensively. I know Knicks fans couldn't wait to get him out of here. Bullock definitely helped defensively for sure. I still didn't like Peyton. It's time for the Giants to move on from Dave Brown. I don't think he's going to, I mean, maybe one more year. I don't think he's going to be here long term. By the way, Tana, what's Logic's beef? Logic's? I don't know what you mean. Logic's beef? What happened with Logic's? Did I miss something? I don't have the YouTube chat here. I don't know what I missed. How about Blake Griffin? He's leaving the Nets because of I think I missed a member chat from Logic last time. I meant to. I got to look at the YouTube chat from now on. I missed a couple of members chats last stream. I hate doing that. How about Blake Griffin? He's leaving the Nets because of changes in the rotation. We had a worse record with Peyton and Bullock. Calm down, fans. No, we didn't. We were 41-31 last year with those two. I thought Mitch would average 12 to 15 after his first summer league. I have a solution. Can we all just put our money together and buy the Knicks? That'd be nice. His live stream yesterday was off the wall. Logic's? I'm trying to... Logic's? Is that his YouTube channel name? I don't know what you're talking about. I have a subscriber named Logic's. Let's see. Miles McBride is bowling out in the G League. Yeah, I know he's doing a damn good job. Buck Showalter going to them. I don't think we're going to hire Buck Showalter. He's been rumored to be coming to the Mets for a long time, and I don't think it's going to happen. I wouldn't mind him, but I don't think it's going to happen. I honestly don't get why we aren't lobbing it to Mitch more often. I don't know, man. We don't have good point guards. That's definitely something to do with it. David Wright for Mets manager. I mean, there was rumors yesterday, and I was excited about it because I really like Curtis Granderson, that they were considering him. And then it came out that that's not going to happen. And they said the reasoning behind it was they want somebody with more experience. So I think that kind of would knock David Wright out, being that the guy has no experience. If they're not going to hire Granderson for that reason, they're not going to hire Wright for that reason. So I don't expect that. I think it'll be somebody with some experience. Maybe it will be Buck Showalter. I don't know how good of a fit he is. Same thing with A-Rod. Wouldn't make sense. Let's see. I like to see Beltran manage the Mets. He's paid his debt for the Astros scandal. I always thought Beltran would be a good manager when they hired him at first, because the guy was always a really smart player. He was well liked, kind of reserved, intelligent player. So I wouldn't mind that at all. I was happy when they first hired him to begin with. I wish nothing but the best for the Mets 2022. The Yankees are a joke from top down, just like the Giants. Well, I mean, your offseason is not over yet. Let's see who you end up with. But, yes, I understand why Yankees fans are frustrated, because you guys haven't spent a lot so far this offseason. But let's see. You know, once the strike's over, let's see who you end up with. I still think you're going to spend. Yeah, Talking Giants is going to be tonight, Milkman. It's going to be tonight. I still think you're going to end up with a shortstop. I still think you'll add. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know of a Logic's. YouTube channel. What about yeah, somebody just said that. Giants news. Who should be the new GM for the Giants? I think it's gonna be somebody in-house, or it's gonna be a Patriot. Honestly, that's what I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be somebody in-house, or it's gonna be New England Patriot. That's what Ian Rappaport basically said. I think Joe Judge is gonna be the guy. So I'm not banking on some outsider. I don't think it's gonna happen. Benjamin went with the free Mike Glennon. The free Mike Glennon thing to me is hysterical. They don't even want to see Mike Glennon. They just want Mike Glennon to be good so they could come up with the excuse to draft a quarterback. Mike Glennon could throw 10 touchdowns. I'm still not going to want to draft a quarterback. I am not a believer in forcing a quarterback pick, and I don't think this is the draft to select one. So that I'm not going to get on board with drafting a quarterback in the first round. So here we go. Knicks down by 11 here in the start of the third quarter. Burke's going to bring it up. R.J. Barrett's got it. R.J. Barrett dribbling with the left. He's going to give to Randall. Randall guarded by Green. Now he's going to back him down in the paint. Double team. Spins to the left. Nearly lost it. He's going to give to Mitch. Mitch up top to Burks. Burks lefty dribble, draws the contact. Oh, it went in, but they called it on the floor. Oh, what a bucket that would have been. 60-49, 11:40 to go here in the third. What's up, Jameson, man? Thanks for popping in. Oh, you meant the dude from Online Big Blue? Oh, I don't know. That guy's always been toxic towards me. I don't know if you're saying he said, I don't even watch his channel. That guy's always been toxic towards me, so I don't even watch his channel. Burks going to inbound. He's going to give to Randall. Randall to Burks. Burks lefty dribble, works around a screen, floater in the lane. No good. Mitch comes up with the rebound. The putback is good. 60-51. That guy used to make half of his content used to be just rebutting things that I said. Nuggets going to bring it across the timeline. Gives to Jokic. Jokic guarded there by Mitch. Gordon has it. Gordon guarded by Barrett. Gives to the Joker. Jokic guarded by Mitch. Tipped up in the air. They nearly lost it. Fournier comes up with it, but Gordon steals it. Kicks there to the corner. Open three. No good off the backboard. Tipped up in the air. And rebound Mitch. Knicks come down with it. 11:04 to go here in the third. Randall's got it. Knicks down 9. Randall up ahead. Kicks to the corner for Fournier. Fournier spinning, winning. Kicks out to Randall. Randall on the elbow for 3. No good off the front rim. Mitch grabs the rebound. Put back good. Good job there by Mitch. And the foul. Nice rebound by Mitch to go up and get it and then put it in. Nice. No, I don't ever want, I don't come on YouTube for drama. So I don't want anybody to say, I'm just saying he's always, why? I don't know. Maybe he's clout chasing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he generally hates me for some reason. I can't tell you. It is what it is. I just ignore it. I don't go on his channel. But I never try to start beefs on YouTube or give name calling. I mean, I guess, if your channel grows on YouTube, you're bound to get people that, probably try to intentionally take an opposite approach to try to make you look bad, to make them look good. I don't know what to tell you. I ignore it, man. What's my favorite team? Let me take a look. That's my favorite team. Giants, Knicks, and Nets. I don't get why Kemba gets any minutes, Amazing Guy says. Yeah, Well, Kemba doesn't get any minutes. Kemba hasn't played here. What's up there, Kevin, man? Well, I only do it when people tell me the guy badmouths me, but I'm not going to make videos going after the guy like he's done for me. Starting a Knicks stream. We're not even talking Giants, but no, I don't come on here to get drama. Bubakar says, Chris, when Clyde retires, they have to hire you, man. Mike, Breen, and Chris, we need it. Bang and book it. And I'm sure what's going to happen is somebody will say something to him. From now on, I just won't answer questions when people ask me things. And then he'll make a video for a week bad-mouthing me like he's done in the past. Eric, man, thank you very much, man. Who do you want to be the offensive coordinator for the Giants next year? Who do I want to be the Giants offensive coordinator for next year? Here's what I'm going to say. If Judge is back, I think it's going to be somebody on the staff. If I had my, and I don't even know who's going to become available, so it's so hard for me to answer that question. But if Judge is back, I think it's going to be somebody on the staff. I think it's either going to be Kitchens or the guy we brought in from LSU. That's who I think it's going to be. In terms of who I would want, of course I'd want Brian Dabble. People have brought him up from the Bills. It's not going to happen. 60-53, Knicks down by 7. $10:53 to go here in the third quarter. No worries, Fabian. I didn't know what you were talking about because you said Logix. I'm like, I don't know of a YouTuber named Logix. Mitchell go to the line. Knicks down by 7, 60-53. Bends the knees. Free throw is no good. That's short off the front rim. Nuggets going to bring it up. 10:47 to go. Bring it across the timeline. Jokic has it. Jokic back to the basket. Guarded there by Mitch. He's going to hand to Barton. Barton double teamed at the free throw line. He's going to swing to Morris. Morris on the elbow gives to Jokic. Jokic guarded there by Mitch. 10 feet out. Now he's going to back him down. Fadeaway jumper on the baseline. Good. 62-53. And he gets fouled. 10:31 to go here in the third. My favorite Christmas movie, undeniably Home Alone. Well, I always say it. If Die Hard qualifies as a Christmas movie, Die Hard. But most people say it doesn't, so I go with Home Alone. I also like Elf. Jokic to the line, bends the knees, free throw is good. 63-53. Knicks down by 10. Burke's going to bring it up. 10:26 to go here in the third. Burks across center court, gives to Randall. Randall guarded there by Green. 20 feet out, he's going to hand to Fournier. Fournier works around the screen at the top of the key, gives to Randall. Randall backs down Green in the paint, spins to the left, he's fouled. He'll shoot two. 10:16 to go here in the third. Well, no, it hasn't changed, Sports Critic. Die Hard is still a Christmas movie, but I don't feel like getting into a debate. So to appease the people like you, I will go with Home Alone. As Randall's going to go to the line. Elf is fantastic. Randall at the line, bends the knees. First free throw is good. 63-54. Knicks down by 9. We ain't gonna get into no, I'm not missing teeth, Mets. I don't know where you got that from, but no, I'm not missing teeth. Here's a second free throw by Randall. Got it. 63-55. We're not going to get into the whole Die Hard debate. We could get into that for hours. What's going on there, Eli Raxman? As the Nuggets are going to bring it up, Morris gives to Barton. Barton on the elbow, dribbling there with the right guard there by Fournier. And they're going to call a foul on Mitch on the floor. 10:06 to go here in the third. Knicks down by 8. That was an original debate. That we used to debate about that for hours, whether or not Die Hard was a Christmas movie. Jokic looking to get it in. He's going to be guarded there by Mitch. 10:06 to go here in the third. Green has it. Green guarded there by R.J. Barrett. Top of the key to Jokic. Jokic no look pass to the corner for Barton. Barton for 3. Good. 66-55. Denver by 11 rather. 9:54 to go. Barrett has it. Got to go on a run. R.J. around the screen. Picks up the dribble. Gives to Randall. Randall kicks to the corner for Fournier. Fournier, step back 3. Book it. Evan from heaven. What a shot with a hand in his face. Good find there by Randall. 66-58. Morris has it. Morris across center court, gives to Jokic, back to Morris. Morris double team back out to the Joker. The Joker cross court pass to the corner for 3. My God, I thought it was a foul. Gets it to go. I thought it was a 4-point play. 69-58. Denver by 11. Burks into the front court. Burks gives to Fournier. Fournier has it. Fournier looks for a screen by Mitch. Dribbling there with the right double team. Cross court pass to Barrett in the corner. Barrett grabs it. Guarded closely there by Barton. Down to 7. Spins to the right. In the paint. And where's the foul call? They give it to him. He'll be shooting 2. 69-58. Knicks be shooting 2. Bends the knees. First free throw by Barrett is good. Got the roll. 69-59. 10-point game. 9:07 to go here in the third. Second free throw by Barrett's good. 69-60. 9-point game. Denver's going to bring it up. Here's Morris. Morris guarded there by Burks as he crosses over center court. Morris has it. Morris around a screen. Between the legs dribble. Works around a Jokic screen. Gives to Barton. Barton from the elbow for 3. No good. Can we go on a run, please? Randall comes down with it. Here comes Randall across center court. Randall dribbling with the left, hands to Fournier. Fournier on the elbow, now in the corner. Down to 15 on the clock. Picks up the dribble, gives to Randall. Randall back to Fournier. Fournier in the corner. Shakes, bakes, good pump fake. Back out to Burks. We're down to 7 on the clock. Burks facing up the defender. Randall's open. Randall for 3. It's short. Got to hit that, man. Green comes up with the rebound. Here comes Denver in transition. 8:26 to go. Barton's got it. Down to 18 on the clock. Barton guarded there by Burks. Works around a Jokic screen. Dribbling there with the right between the legs dribble. Nearly lost it. Gets it back. Down to 10 on the clock. Righty dribble by Morris. Around a Jokic screen. Pull-up jumper. No good off the side rim. Rebound, Mitch. Knicks down 9 with the ball. Here comes Julius Randle. 8:06 to go. Randle into the front court. Gives to Burks. Burks for 3. Book it. Good find there by Randle to find the trailer. Knicks within 6. 7:57 to go here in the third. A big bucket there by Burks. Barton's got it into the front court. Gives to Joker. And he overthrew the pass to Green out of bounds. Knicks down 6 with the ball. Let's go. And Vin, man, thank you very much, man. Seems like Randle missing assignments too much. Randle's been sloppy all year, man. He had a nice pass there on that last possession, but he's been sloppy all year. Randle's going to bring it up, gives to Barrett. Barrett with it. Barrett dribbling there with the right around the screen, picked up there by Jokic. Nearly lost it. Works the baseline up to Randle. Randle attacks the basket, and he got it stolen. Nuggets come up with it. 7:31 to go. No look pass down low. Green gets the layup to go. Oh, costly turnover there by Randle. He went into like a triple team, and the Nuggets just took advantage of it. Here comes Burks. Knicks down by 8 with the ball. Burks across center court. Sets up the offense. He's going to give it there to Fournier. Fournier splits the defenders in the lane. Throws up a floater. No good. Mitch tip, no good. Jokic comes up with the rebound. 7:02 to go here in the third. Here comes Joker. Nearly had it stolen. Picks it up. Gives to Green. Green hands off there to the cutter. Gets it down low to Jokic. No foul call. I thought there'd be a foul. They don't call it. Instead, Jokic spins out of it and gets an easy layup. 73-63. So just as the Knicks go on a little bit of a run, Denver answers back. Knicks down 10. Timeout. 73-63. Knicks can't lose at home today. Well, today, you mean. It's not a night game, but yeah, it'd be a bad loss for sure. Hopefully they don't. Smash that like. What's up, Hot Nichols? Arian says, Randle cannot dribble. Our star player has to be able to dribble. Come on, front office, use your head. He's definitely sloppy with the ball. Dylan says, come on. When are we going to stop doing that? We can't block anything. Why do New York teams suck? Because we're getting punished, Wilhelm. We're getting punished. I don't know what to tell you, man. New York teams have been horrible now for like at least 10 years and probably more in terms of an overall, right? Rangers haven't won a cup since 94. Mets were the last team to make a championship. They didn't win. It was 2015. Yeah, Knicks haven't won. Nets haven't won. Islanders, Rangers. So, oh, man. New York teams have been cursed since 2012. Yeah, Giants. Jets have just been horrible since they've had obviously a couple of successful seasons, but haven't won since 69. Yeah, the Islanders did go on a nice run there. Take Entertainer, got to go with the old lady. All right, Fabian, be good, man. Thanks for popping in. New York sports have been brutal, though. Do you think we have a chance to beat the Dolphins tomorrow? I think we have. There's always a chance. It's going to come down to the defense, man. It's going to come down to the defense and hopefully establishing a run, but I'm not going to pick us. But, yeah, I think there's a chance. I don't think, like, this game in particular, like, if you think Daniel Jones is going to, be a big loss, and some fans think he won't be, some fans think he will be, this is not one of those games where I think it's a big loss. I think it's the type of game where you weren't going to ask Jones to do much anyway against that blitz and that strong secondary. You just got to be smart with the football. Don't turn it over and hope that our defense can create some turnovers. The defense can have to win the game. Oh, that's true. The Rangers did make the cup in, I forgot about that. They did make the cup in 2014. I forgot about that. I remember that. I remember watching that game over at my ex-girlfriend's house with her dad. That's true. I did remember them when they made the cup. Forgot about that. But the Mets are still the last in 2015. The Nuggets' top 2 all-time box leaders also played for the Knicks. Who are they? I think we came to the conclusion it can be a Mutombo. I also threw out McDyess as a possibility. And it is Camby and Mutombo. So good call by the chat. You guys did say that. And Mutombo was here for a year. Camby, of course, was here for that 99 team that went to the finals. And had great success there with the Denver Nuggets. He was drafted by the Raptors. Knicks down by 10, 73-63, 6:50 to go here in the third. I think Camby won Defensive Player of the Year with the Nuggets, if I'm not mistaken. Barrett's got it. Barrett gives to Fournier. Fournier spins to the right around a screen there by Mitch. Finds Mitch down low, but it was poked away. Bad pass there by Fournier. Nuggets get it back. Green will throw it down. Knicks down by 12, 75-63, 6:30 to go here in the third. So just as the Knicks go on a little bit of a run, they give it right back. Here's Burks. Burks swings to Randall. Randall on the elbow, guarded by Jokic. He'll step back. He'll shoot the three. That's short. Tipped up in the air, and the Nuggets come down with the rebound. 6:18 to go here in the third. Here comes Barton. Barton no look pass to Green. Green fakes the three. Righty dribble. Randall now on him. Poked away, and Mitchell save it. He's going to find Barrett. 6:08 to go here in the third. Here comes R.J. Barrett. Barrett all the way to the hoop. Lefty layup off glass is good. Nice take there by Barrett. 75-65. 6 minutes to go here in the third. 5:57 to go. Let's go. Jokic has it. Jokic guarded by Mitch. He's going to hand off there to Morris. Morris swings to Barton. Barton's going to give to Green. Green guarded there by R.J. Barrett. Holds it above his head, gives to Jokic. Jokic will try a contested three. My God. 78-65. Knicks down by 13. The Joker gets it with a hand in his face. 5:37 to go. Knicks down by a baker's dozen. Burks with it. Knicks shooting 40% from the field. Nuggets shooting 59%. Randall has it. Randall guarded by Green. Dribbling there with the right, down to 5:25 to go here in the third. Randall swings to Burks. Burks works, twerks, kicks to the corner. Barrett's open. Three. No good. Off the side rim, rebound Jokic. Nuggets trying to open this game up. Joker has it. Knicks down by 13. Joker, cross-court pass to Green. Green in the corner. He'll try a three. That's no good. Good defense that time by Randall. But then Barrett dribbles it off of Randall's foot. Oh. Out of bounds. Nuggets ball. Nuggets will get it in. Green has it guarded by Randall. He's going to swing to Najee, guarded there by Fournier. Big size advantage, gives to the Joker. Jokic with a pump fake, dribbles with the left, kicks back up top to Green. Green guarded by Mitch, tipped up in the air. Good play there by Mitch. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Nuggets. 12 on the shot clock. The legendary chair squeak, yeah. Nuggets get inbound here underneath the Knicks basket. Gets it into Jokic. Jokic hands back to the cutter. Morris dribbles with the right. Swatted by Mitch. Nuggets come up with it. 4:47 to go. Gives to Jokic in the corner. Joker, little pump fake. Spins to the right. Double team. Righty hook in the lane is good. 80-65. Knicks down by 15. Randall's got it. Randall guarded by Green. Randall's going to hand off to Fournier. Fournier for three. That's short. 4:25 to go here in the third. Denver by 15. Campazzo's got it. Campazzo around the screen. Guarded by Quickly. Gives to Jokic. Jokic guarded by Mitch. Holds it above his head. He kicks back up top. We're down to 10 on the shot clock. Lefty dribble around the screen. Pull-up jumper from the baseline. Good. 82-65. Knicks down by 17. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Burks has it. Burks into the front court. Burks back to the basket. Double team. Behind the back pass. Nearly a backcourt violation. Randall comes up with it. Here's Randall. Randall the corner for Burks. Burks fouled on the floor. They still have not fixed that bonus this entire game. It said bonus above the Knicks score the entire game. And I don't think they're in the bonus. MSG has had that up there the whole game. Maybe they are in the bonus. It says 14 on the shot clock, so I'm assuming they're not. Oh, yeah, I guess they are. 82-65. Knicks down by 17. Burks will be shooting two. Okay, now they are. Good. Well, then they should have the shot clock at 24, so I would have known. Bends the knees. First free throw, no good. In and out. 82-65. Knicks down by 17. Substitution there. Noel will come in for Mitch. Burks with 10 points, 2 of 5 shooting. Burks gets the second to go. 82-66, 16-point game. Jokic brings it up. 3:40 to go here in the third. Najee with it. Najee guarded there by Fournier. Swings back up top to Campazzo. Campazzo dribbles with the right, guarded by Quickly. Behind the back dribble. Works around the screen. Double team. Works the baseline. What a shot. A reverse layup. He throws it up. It goes in. Knicks down 18. I think this is the biggest lead for the Nuggets. Burks with it. Pull up three in transition. No good. Off the front rim. Nuggets starting to run away with this one. Knicks got to be within at least 11 or 12 if they're going to have a chance. Jokic picks up the dribble. He's going to try it from straight on. Knicks down 21. 87-66. Fournier's got it. Fournier into the front court, gives to Randall. Randall dribbling there with the right. Jokic with 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Randall in the lane. Lefty layup, no good. Off the front rim. They're going to call a foul on Randall. Nuggets ball. Backwards hat ain't working. I just will go forward at this point. Forward, we're only down like 10. So maybe we'll cut it to 10. 2:55 to go here in the third, 87-66. Denver's going to bring it up. Derrick Rose into the game here for the Knicks, along with Quickly and Toppin. Jokic with it down low. Nice pass up top to Green. Green spins, wins in the lane. Layup, no good. Jokic grabs the rebound. Putback's good. 89-66. Knicks down by 23 points. And Tibbs still not calling a timeout. Quickly into the front court. Quickly around the screen. Picked up there. Dribbling, bibbling. Picks up the dribble. Gives to Obi. Obi. I thought that was a double dribble. They don't call it. Dribbles it off his own foot. Doesn't matter. Nuggets ball. This game is horrible. Jokic into the front court. Gives to Reed. Reed cross court pass to Green. Green on the elbow. Green holds it above his head. Looking to get it down low to the Joker. And he throws it out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Bad pass there. Here comes Derrick Rose. Rose into the front court, guarded by Reed, down to 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Rose gives to Fournier. Fournier with it. Fournier guarded by Green, double team there, spins out of it, picks up the dribble, gives to Noel. Noel on the baseline. Cross court pass tipped out of bounds. 4 on the shot clock, minute 48 to go here in the third. Fourth quarter, they will change the game, I hope. I mean, this is a big deficit, man. I've seen crazier things happen, but the way they're playing, not banking on it. 4.6 on the shot clock. Minute 48 to go here in the third. Knicks down by 23. Jokic will go to the bench for Denver. And Rose is going to inbound. He'll get it into Quickly. Quickly fakes the 3. Now he'll try it. No good. Off the back rim. Campazzo with it. Knicks down by 23. Knicks being outscored by 12 in the quarter. They're down by 23 overall. Campazzo, lefty dribble, picked up there by Noel. Takes it to the rim. Kicks up top. Swings it. Open 3 for Reed. Good. 92-66. 26-point game, minute 26 to go here in the third. Here's Fournier. Fournier with it up ahead, faces up the defender, swings to Rose. Rose on his toes. Lefty dribble on the baseline, double teamed, and it's a turnover. They wanted a foul, they didn't get it. Now it's stolen by Toppin. Toppin gets it back, lefty dribble, hands to Quickly. Quickly double teamed. Cross court pass up top to Noel. Noel gives to Fournier. Fournier, lefty dribble, pulls up for 3. That's short. Rebound Green. Minute to go here in the third. What a horrible game. Campazzo guarded there by Rose on the elbow. Righty dribble. Hits Green. Green baseline jumper. No good. Knicks lucky there. Toppin comes down with it. Here comes Obi. Obi hands to Rose. Rose on his toes up ahead. Crossover dribble back to Toppin. Toppin to Rose. Rose to Toppin. Toppin for 3. Book it. Obi Toppin. It's a triple. I think that's his first 3 points of the game. 92-69. Knicks will get one more possession. Need to stop here. And as they trail by 23 points. Maybe get to see some of the rookies here. Campazzo gives there to Reed. Reed, righty dribble behind the back. Now picked up by Noel. Noel steals it. Good defense there. Quickly has it. Quickly had it blocked by Green. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. Nice block. $8.9 to go here in the third. Rose looking to get it in. They bring Grimes into the game. Rose, nice pass down low to Noel. Noel pump fake. Lefty layup is no good. They call a foul on the floor. So Noel will be shooting 2. They're in the bonus. 7.7 to go. Knicks have a chance to cut it to 21. No, the whole team's the problem, man. It's not one individual. The whole team's playing bad. Starting lineup. Now the bench ain't even playing well. Alvaro, thank you very much, man. What's up, Chris? Knicks don't know to what? No, they don't. They're playing like crap, right? This is the worst game they've played all year. As the Joker's going to check in 92-70 as Noel hits the first. And the second's good. 92-71. 3 seconds to go. Capazzo swings to Jokic. Jokic pump fake, hand in his face. 3, no good. That'll take us to the fourth quarter. Knicks trail by 21. So the Knicks will need a great start to the fourth quarter to even give themselves an opportunity to come back in this. They trail by 21. They were down by as much, I think, as 26. And we'll see. We'll see if they could spark something and at least make it interesting. Vin, man, thank you very much, man. They should sit Jokic. We'll lose anyway. At this point, I would say if I'm the Knicks, I would empty the bench. I mean, maybe give your starters an opportunity to cut it to say 12 or 13, and maybe it gets interesting in the first 3 minutes of the quarter. But if you can't do that, I think I'd empty the bench. No, Danny, of course this one's over. Looks that way, Chris, unfortunately. Tibbs needs to be put on the hot seat. Maybe he will. I mean, we'll see. It's just going to be another coach we fire, then we'll bring another guy in. He'll fail, and we'll just go through the same cycle. It's like we haven't had a coach here for more than 3 years since since Van Gundy, right? I mean, it's a mess, man. It's a friggin' mess. Let's see. Fire Tibbs and hire Becky Ham, who I wanted in 2020. Willie says it's not over till it's over. We'll see if we go on a run here to start the quarter, man. Chris, my 6-year daughter love to hear you say book it. I think you mean book it, Rudy. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Hopefully you get to say a lot more book it's. I don't want to fire Tibbs, but I know fans want it because the Knicks aren't doing well. And obviously, I guess some of it you blame on him, but the players just aren't playing well, man. And John, man, very much because the Hawks kicked their ass in the playoffs. They gave up defensive minded for Fournier and Kemba, who isn't even playing anymore. Randall's the laziest player on the roster, and he is making the most. Yeah, I mean, Randall's been super disappointing this year, and I'm hoping he turns it around because this team's going to suck if he doesn't. But he's been by far the most disappointing. And yeah, I mean, the offseason moves haven't worked. Kemba replacing Elfrid Payton, whatever. I know Payton's a better defender, but nobody wanted Payton. The Reggie Bullock, yeah, I mean, Fournier has not been getting the job done, no doubt about it. Nuggets bringing in the front court, and yeah, I think it comes down to Barrett hasn't been playing as well, and obviously the same thing with Randall. As Capazzo takes it to the hoop, he's fouled 92-71. And just in general, I mean, the team defense this year hasn't been close. And I don't know. We've still fought in a lot of these games, not so much today. We're just not closing out games. We're not closing out quarters well. I just hope they turn around like they did last year. They started 9-13 last year. They made the playoffs, but not a good start. 92-71, that ball goes out of bounds. Knicks will inbound. 11:38 to go here in the fourth. Knicks down 21. Derrick Rose will bring it up. Grimes into the game, by the way. And Rose, I don't normally call out Rose a lot. I don't know how many turnovers he's got. Another really sloppy pass by Rose. He's had at least 4 or 5 really sloppy passes. Not all of them have resulted in turnovers. Gordon brings it up. Gordon back up top. There's a pump fake. He's going to swing to Capazzo. Capazzo's open. Got it. 95-71. Denver by 24. Rose will bring it up. Rose into the front court. Here's D. Rose. Rose hands to Quickly. Quickly between the legs dribble. Double teamed. Swings up top to Obi. Obi trying to take it to the tin with the lefty dribble off glass. Draws the contact. He'll shoot 2. Bring back Kemba. Might as well. Can't do worse. 95-71, 11:01 to go here in the fourth. And yeah, see, I'm glad I checked because I don't normally see these. New York Flight Man, thank you for the member, man. I appreciate it. How long until we start saying F it instead of book it? I'm sure a lot of Knicks fans feel that way right now. First free throw is good, 95-72. 11:01 to go here in the fourth. And the second free throw by Toppin is good. 95-73, 22-point game. Gordon's going to bring it up. Gordon into the front court, guarded there by quickly, swings up top. Righty dribble. Now he's going to give to Campazzo. Campazzo between the legs dribble. Kicks to Reed. Back to Campazzo. Campazzo open for three. Got it. 98-73. Knicks down by 25. And here's D Rose. Rose on his toes. Kicks to the corner. Grimes open. Three. Book it. The rookie got a three. Maybe he'll get more minutes. 98-76 can't be worse than the way this team's been playing. 10:27 to go here in the fourth. Here's Gordon. Gordon nearly had it stolen. Finds his man. Righty dribble there. Reed. Back to Campazzo. Campazzo guarded there by Rose. 10:17 to go here in the fourth. Working around the screen there at the top of the key. Guarded there by Noel. Kicks up top. Reed for three. Got it. 101-76. Knicks down by 25. 10:06 to go here in the fourth. What a horrible game. Here's Rose. Rose to Toppin. Toppin for three. No good off the side rim. Nuggets come up with the rebound. 9:55 to go in the fourth. Knicks down by 25. Campazzo into the front court, guarded there by Derrick Rose. Knicks in the man-to-man. Nuggets trying to waste clock. Up top, open, three. Good. They're not missing, man. 104-76. Timeout on the floor. Let's talk some movies. This game is over. 9:42 to go here in the fourth. And Heartstorm Media says we getting dragged by someone I never heard of and a dude on a 10-day contract. Yeah, it's bad, man. Playoffs, we're going nowhere. I agree. We're not going to the playoffs right now. I mean, hopefully it changes, but it ain't looking that way. Oh, man. I hate calling games like this, man. These are the worst, man. My favorite all-time movie is Lord of the Rings. It's a series. I consider all three the same movie, but Lord of the Rings, man, I'm obsessed with that. I checked out with man. See you, Chris, next time. I don't blame you, Danny. Thank you for popping in, buddy. How many points for Randall? Randall's got 15. 5 of 14. I mean, the whole team's bad. He's 5 of 14. Mitch is 2 of 5. Burks is 2 of 6. Barrett's 5 of 13. Fournier's 5 of 11. 1 of 5 for Toppin. 1 of 3 for Noel. Rose is 2 of 4. 1 of 5 for Quickly. We're shooting 38%, 33% from 3. So the whole team's bad. I'm out, Chris. Have a great one, brother. The Knicks, I don't blame you, Eli, man. Never seen Lord of the Rings? It's not for everybody. I love it, man. I didn't think I was going to like it when, it's not, I don't typically love fantasy movies, but, yeah, I loved it when I saw it when I was a kid. Are the Knicks poor in those weekend noon games? I mean, they're poor. The Knicks this year could play at noon. They could play at midnight. They could play at 8. They could play at 7. You pick an hour. You pick the time. They're going to play poor the way they've been playing the last 10 games or so. What happened to defense from I don't know, man. I'm out. Knicks suck. Hopefully Giants pull. Hopefully they pull it out, John. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is awesome. I love it. And they're showing Jamal Murray, the all-star point guard for the Nuggets, who, of course, got hurt last year. He's still out now. Huge difference maker for this team. And if Murray gets healthy, I know the Nuggets aren't so good right now. They got a chance. I mean, they got a really good team when they got Jamal Murray on the squad. Of course, well, I wouldn't say now that Porter's out, probably not, but Pulp Fiction is an all-time. I mean, any Quentin Tarantino movie, I'm in. But Pulp Fiction, in my opinion, is his best. Yeah, I love Quentin Tarantino. Rose gonna bring it up. 9, of course, Inglourious Bastards, Django Unchained. Rose between the legs, dribble, works around a Toppin screen. He's gonna kick it there to Grimes. Grimes to Toppin. Toppin on the baseline, back up top to Grimes. Grimes for 3. Short off the front rim. Like to see Grimes hit a couple of threes. 9:22 to go here in the fourth. Campazzo with it. Campazzo guarded there by Derrick Rose, right around center court. 15 on the shot clock. Dribbling there with the right around an Aaron Gordon screen. No look pass to the corner. Open. No good off the side rim. Obi's going to come down with it. 9:08 to go here in the fourth. Here comes Obi Toppin. Toppin it quickly. Quickly pulls up for three. No good. Rebound Green. 9 minutes to go here in the fourth. Knicks down 28. Unbelievable. Campazzo into the front court. Dribbling there with the left. Works around a green screen. Crosses to Gordon in the corner. Back up top to Reed. Reed, lefty dribble. Takes it to the 10. No look pass on the baseline. Backing down Grimes. Righty hook in the lane is good. 106-76. Knicks down by 30. And they're showing Jamal Murray. He's just laughing. Everybody should be laughing at this team right now. Here's Quickly. Quickly, righty dribble in the lane. Picks it up, swings to Toppin. Toppin, lefty dribble, double team. Throws it up with the left hand. No good. Gets his own rebound, put back good. 106-78. Oh, no country for old men is great. Here's Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon, lefty dribble, swings up top. Picks up the dribble. And nearly stolen. Campazzo comes up with it, down to 7 on the clock. Crossover dribble, takes it to the rim, kicks to the corner for Najee. Najee, righty dribble, spins, wins, fade away, no good. That short rebound, Noel. 106-78, here comes Quickly. Quickly races it across center court. Knicks down by 28. Quickly double team, gives to Noel. I think somebody said the over-under was 190. That's going over. Here's IQ in the lane. IQ step back jumper, no good off the side rim. Noel gets killed down low. Knicks will stay with it. It's on the floor. That is a really low over-under, by the way. Somebody said that earlier in the stream. In today's NBA, 190 points. But let's see. This is the Harlem Globetrotters versus the Washington Generals. Yeah. Feels like it, man. I'm out. Next up, Giants game. I hope so too, General. Tomorrow's going to be a tough game, though, obviously, without our quarterback. We'll see how we perform. Rose looking to get it in. Rose gets it into Grimes. Grimes gives to Rose. Rose with a righty dribble around a Randall screen. Takes it to the 10. Floater is good. 106-80. Knicks down by 26. 7:26 to go here in the fourth. Here's Campazzo. Crossover dribble guarded by Grimes. Works around a screen. Gives to Reed. He's going to hand off there to Gordon. Gordon guarded by Toppin. Facing, spacing into the lane. Kicks to the corner. 3. No good off the front rim. Rebound Toppin. Knicks down by 26 with the ball. They're looking for a 20-pointer. Randall's going to bring it up. Circles, gives to Toppin. Now Randall's got it. Randall nearly lost the dribble. Kicks to Rose. Rose on his toes. Floater's good. Knicks down by 24. Maybe they could hit a 20-pointer to get back in this. We'll see. 6:57 to go here in the fourth. Knicks down 24. Jesus Christ, it looks like we have to make a move. It looks like we have to make about 8 moves. Nuggets are shorthanded. How can they win? Oh, they're playing the Knicks. The Westchester Knicks would do better than this team. Bronny James High School team could beat us. That's the way we're playing right now. It feels that way, doesn't it? And Mets, man, thank you very much, man. Please watch my rant after the game. I will, yeah, send it to me on Twitter, man. Send it to me on Twitter. I'll definitely watch it. 16-2 run coming up. Hornet Storm, man, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. I hope we at least show some respectability down the stretch, but this game's over. What kind of POS sports, the fake NBA, don't you care about? Oh. I love the crazy people that you meet on YouTube. Oh, my God. There are a bunch of crazies, man. I love to call these people out. Oh, my God. See ya. Don't need you in my channel. My God. Knicks need to make 2 12-pointers. They probably need to make about 2 30-pointers. Please don't read my blog after the game. Send it to me on Twitter, man. I'll be glad to read it, man. Hey, Chris, what's up? This is very bad. Yeah, not good, Blocky Legend. This is not last year's Randall, not last year's RJ either. No, it's not. It's not last year's team. How good was Spike Lee appearing when Cole Anthony got drafted? Chris, you think the Giants go heavy Saquon with Jones out? Mm, I mean, I think they're going to try to run, but I don't think they're going to be able to. I mean, if you look at what the Dolphins have done the last 7 games, they've given up no more than 102 yards on the ground. Our offensive line can't block. I think they're definitely going to try, and I think they'll try to. I think if Barkley's going to have a good game, I think it'll be in the passing game. I think it'll be. I think it'll be out of the backfield as a pass catcher. I think it'll be as in the screen passes. They're very aggressive. So I think it'll be in the passing game if he does something, but I don't think we're going to be able to run the ball well. No, you're a piece of shit for coming into my stream and calling me a piece of shit because I'm a Knicks fan. Because of China conspiracy theories. No, you're a piece of shit. There you go. So we're getting back to it. I hate when people bring politics into sports. Don't need that. I come to sports so I don't have to talk about politics. And Campazzo is going to bring it up. Knicks trail by 24, 6:51 to go here in the fourth. Lefty dribble, he's going to swing to Green. Green guarded there by Randall. He's going to hand off to Campazzo. Campazzo dribbling with the right in the lane, and he throws it out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. (106.82). Here comes Derrick Rose. Rose going to hand to Randall. Randall, 6:38 to go. He's going to hand to Fournier. Fournier double team gives to Randall. Randall takes it to the 10 and the foul. Good take there by Randall. 106.84. Is it Dr. Garrett's fault? I don't know. I think it's everybody's fault. I mean, did Garrett help? No. Does Jones help? No. Does Judge help? No. Does the offensive line help? No. I never was the guy that fully blamed Jason Garrett. Like, there's a lot more to it than just Jason Garrett. Did Garrett help? No. He's not a good play caller, but he was never the primary. I mean, maybe he was the primary. There's too many problems to diagnose what the primary problem is, and there's not enough solutions on the team. Randall's got 17 points. I think he's got 7 rebounds. Bends the knees. Free throw is good. 106.85, 21-point game. And here comes Denver into the front court, 6:27 to go. They're going to swing it around the perimeter. Najee has it. Najee guarded there by Fournier. Dribbling there with the right. Good defense there by Fournier. Back up top to Green. Green's going to hand to Barton. Barton guarded there by Grimes. 6:16 to go here in the fourth. Kicks to the corner. Righty dribble. Fournier on him. Spinning, winning, back up top. Green's going to hoist it. That's short off the front rim. Najee grabs the rebound. And he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. 6:05 to go here in the fourth. Yeah, we got Kemba didn't cost anything, man. It's what, like, when they signed it was like whatever. I think it was only like $8 million, which is nothing in today's NBA. And you knew we weren't bringing back Elfrid Payton. There was no big point guards to bring in outside of Bull, who either we didn't make a plan or he didn't want to come here. So no matter how the Kemba thing turned out, I wasn't going to hate the signing because it doesn't really affect the team long term. Bends the knees. First free throw is good, but obviously it hasn't worked. 107.85. It was kind of a move when they made it. You were like, it's probably not going to make that big of an impact, but you're not risking anything. And here's the second, and that's good. Gets the roll. 108.85, 23-point game. Knicks are going to bring it up. Here's Julius Randle. Randle's going to hand to Fournier. Fournier works around a screen in the paint, throws up a floater off glass. No good. Randle will grab the rebound. He's fouled on the floor. 5:56 to go here in the fourth. Knicks down by 23. Oh, this blowout is Dr. Garrett's fault. Everything's Dr. Garrett's fault. You know that. Everything's Dr. Garrett's fault. Najee will take a rest here for the Nuggets. And here's Rose. Rose on his toes. Dribbles with the left. Cross-court pass to Grimes. And that's going to go out of bounds. Went right through Grimes' hands. It was a little high, but got to catch that. 108.85. Denver will inbound. How many turnovers for Rose? I feel like Rose has to have maybe not as many as I think because the Knicks don't have a ton of turnovers. He's got 3 in 17 minutes. Barton's got it. Barton at the top of the key for 3. That's good. 111.85. Knicks down by 26. And here's Randle. Randle between the legs, dribble, picks it up. And he elbowed a guy in the face. They don't call it. Rose will try a 3. Book it. 111.88 as Derrick Rose hits a meaningless three, but it's a three nevertheless. 5:19 to go here in the fourth. Knicks down by 23. And here we go. Swings up top. Barton's got it. Barton guarded there by Grimes. Grimes on him. 5:10 to go. Lefty dribble. Randall comes over to double. Up top, Green swings to the corner. Righty dribble, and they're going to call a foul on Fournier. 111.88. Did I see Spike Lee at MSG? Spike Lee's always at MSG, but I don't think I've seen him, actually, now that you ask. I haven't been looking for him, but they haven't really made it a point to show him during the game. John, man, thank you very much, man. As soon as the game ends, hope the Knicks take their bad juju with them. Don't need any when they convert the floors to ice. The Rangers game tonight. That's right, the Rangers are playing tonight. I only know that because a guy on Twitter mentioned that he was going to go to back-to-back games. That's got to be a quick transition, right? Because I'm assuming they play at like 7. Wow, the floor team's got their work cut out for them. Here's Randall. Randall in the lane. Floater's good. 111.90. Knicks down by 21. 4:42 to go here in the fourth. Nuggets are going to bring it up. That's why the Knicks are playing at 1. That makes sense because the Rangers play tonight. So there you go. Morris works around a screen. Kicks up top. Picks up the dribble. Good ball denial there by Grimes. They'll kick to Morris. Morris dribbling there with the right. Taking it to the tin. High floater's good. 113.90. Knicks trail by 23. 4:18 to go here in the fourth. Randall's going to bring it up. Randall guarded there by Aaron Gordon. He's going to hand off there to Fournier. Fournier, step back, fakes the 3. Gives to Randall. Randall to Rose. Rose on his toes. Step back 3. No good off the front rim. Grabs his own rebound. Good take there. Kicks out to Grimes. Grimes for 3. Book it. That's the second 3 for Grimes. Like to see that from the rookie. Knicks down by 20. 3:56 to go here in the fourth. Still excited when the rookie hits a 3. Can't help it. Nuggets going to bring it up. Lefty dribble there at the top of the key. Maybe Grimes will get some more minutes. I know Knicks fans have been asking for that. Maybe he'll get some more minutes. 3:44 to go here in the fourth. Here's Morris. Morris swings to Green. Green fakes the 3. Kicks to the corner for Reed. Reed to the hoop. Layup. No good. Left it short. Fournier comes up with it. Here comes the Frenchman. Knicks down by 20. Evan up ahead. Alley-oop to Toppin. And Toppin missed the dunk. Whatever could go wrong this game is going to go wrong. 3:28 to go here in the fourth. And Mike, man, thank you very much. Knicks need talent. Giants offensive line edge. New York Sports said. Yeah, I mean, Mike, I said that at the end of the playoffs last year, and people were killing me for it at the end of that series. But the Knicks just didn't have the talent to compete with the Hawks. It's just facts. I know in the regular season the Knicks had a better seed, but come playoff time, you're going to get the best effort night in and night out. The game slows down, and you don't beat teams exclusively with effort. The Knicks didn't have the talent last year to really compete with good teams come playoff time. And they still don't have the talent. You kind of knew that going into the year. Obviously, I was hoping it was something similar to last year. It still might be. Knicks started 9-13 last year. They started 11-11 this year. Maybe they'll get it together and have a fun, exciting regular season. But Knicks don't have the talent to compete with the best teams in the league. They just don't. We're at least 2 pieces away from being an upper echelon team. As far as the Giants go, yeah, I mean, you're preaching to the choir with that. Offensive line, edge rusher. That to me is what they need to hammer home within the offseason. At the quarterback position, I am definitely sold on the fact that Daniel Jones, I don't think is going to be the long-term answer, but I've never thought he was going to be the long-term answer. I'm hoping he becomes the long-term answer as a fan. There's a reason I reacted the way I did on draft night. I mean, I never thought he was going to be the long-term answer. I didn't agree with the pick, but as a fan, you root for the guy. You hope that they could build a team around him and they can improve it. They haven't done that. And Jones has not worked out. But they need to fix a lot more things on this team if we're gonna be a consistent winner. They got to fix the trenches, man. 113.93, 3:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. Knicks down by 20. Yeah, the Fournier. What was the Fournier contract? 3 years? I can't remember. Nuggets gonna bring it up. Reed has it. Reed's gonna throw up top. Righty dribble there by Barton. Barton swings to the top of the key. He's going to hand off there to Campazzo. He's going to kick it there to the man on the elbow. Back to Campazzo. Campazzo straight on 3. Left it short. Nuggets come up with the rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Barton. Nuggets on inbound. 3:11 to go here in the fourth. Chris, every time you say Knicks down by 20, it hurts. I'm going to try my best not to do that. Nikki says, what's up, Chris? Seriously missing Reggie B's defense. Yeah, I don't think that's the only reason. But yeah, I mean, he definitely would have helped. I think the biggest reason the Knicks are where they are right now is obviously the regression in play by Randall and Barrett. I mean, the 2 guys that you bank on the most, they have not played as good as they did last year. Step back 3, no good off the back rim, but Bullock definitely would have helped. And here comes Randall into the front court. Randall gives to Rose. Rose on his toes between the legs dribble. He gives there to Grimes. Grimes with it. Grimes, nice pass to Randall. Randall up and under, reverse layup is good. He got the roll. I'm surprised, by the way, and I guess Tibbs is just like, I don't know. I'm surprised that Tibbs still has the starters out there. There's 3 minutes to go. Why do you have Randall out there? Why do you have Fournier out there? Why do you have Rose out there? Rose is old, right? You worry about potential injuries. Why is he out there? I don't understand this. Barton's going to kick it to the man at the free throw line. No good. Long rebound, tipped up in the air. Rebound, Grimes. Knicks down by 18 with the ball. Grimes with it. Grimes to Randall. Randall to the hoop. Randall throws it down. 113-97. Knicks down by 16. 2:18 to go here in the fourth. Both teams, to be honest with you, but specifically the Knicks with the starters. Actually, the Nuggets don't really have the starters out there. Reed has it. Reed throws back up top. Here's Barton. Barton guarded by Grimes, dribbling there with the right between the legs dribble. Kicks up top. Lefty dribble, attacks the rim to the hoop. Off glass, no good. Rebound, Toppin. Minute 56 to go here in the fourth. Knicks down by 16. Toppin racing it up ahead, gives to Randall. Randall cross-court pass to Fournier. Fournier step back three. That's short. Long rebound, Campazzo. Minute 46 to go here in the fourth. 113-97. Knicks' problem's not coaching. Oh, I agree. Definitely talent, for sure, I think is the primary problem. But I don't understand why he's got the starters out there right now. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't hate Tibbs. You know that. Straight on three. No good off the front rim. He does this a lot, though. Fournier's going to bring it up. Here comes Fournier into the front court. Between the legs dribble, gives to Randall. Rose for three. That's short. Long rebound to Toppin in the corner. Toppin will give back to Rose. 12 on the shot clock. Rose has it. Rose on the elbow. Crossover. Step back three. That's short. Minute 06 to go here in the fourth. And Barton's going to bring it up here for the Nuggets. And the Knicks are just going to get completely destroyed today. Yeah, OS, man, thank you so much for being here. 113-97. We'll update the scoreboard at the end of the game. Step back three for Barton. No good. Off the side rim. Rose grabbed the rebound, tipped it to Fournier. And Fournier's going to bring it up. Here comes Evan into the front court. Knicks down by 16. Fournier takes it to the 10. Layup. That's a goaltend. And they will call it 113-99. So the Knicks go on a run at the end of the game to make this look prettier than what it really was. They were down, I think, by 28 with like 6 minutes to go. And maybe if you look at the score at the end of the game, if you didn't watch, you're going to say, oh, they didn't lose, but, it wasn't that bad. It was that bad. Campazzo brings it up. Guarded by Randall on the elbow for three. No good. Rebound, Grimes. And I'm assuming the Knicks will dribble this out. Grimes brings it up. 4 seconds. He'll shoot it, actually, for three. And that rattles out. Knicks lose by 14. Like I said, it was more like 25. 113-99. Just a really, really bad game. Not many positives to take out of it. Yeah, I know you're here, Jameson, man. Thanks for popping in, man. Thank God the game is over is right. Gonna get to talk Giants football tonight with Bad Dogs, so that'll be good. But yeah, thank God the game is over is right. In terms of the box score today, man, I don't know. Knicks 12 of 40, 30% from three, 40% from the field. Just bad. Nobody played well. I know the Randall, the box score is good, but he had about 6 meaningless points down the stretch. 24 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists for Randall on 9 of 18 shooting. Robinson, 4 points, 11 points for Burks. Just bad. Just bad. Defense was horrible. I mean, all you got to do is look at the Nuggets percentages. The Nuggets shot 53%, which was actually down from the halftime stats probably because they took the starters out down the stretch. They shot 48% from three. They only shot 5 free throws today, the Nuggets, and they scored 113 points. And the Knicks didn't turn it over a whole lot. It's not like they got extra possessions. They only turned it over 11 times. Just crazy, man. Crazy. How many turnovers? I don't think he turned it over a lot, surprisingly enough. He usually turns it over a lot. He only had 1 turnover today, Randall. He had 24 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 turnover. The Knicks, Rose was the worst with that. And Rose had 4 turnovers today, and it should have been worse. Rose had like 2 or 3 other passes that didn't result in turnovers that should have. He was really sloppy today. I know the box score you look at it, 5 of 10, 11 points, but Rose was really sloppy today. That I noticed that for sure. Just a horrible team effort today. Chris, you think Fromm? No, I don't think. The only way he plays is if Glennon gets hurt. I don't think they're going to play him tomorrow. Denver chicken breast nuggets. Let's see. Gave up a new career high to not. Yeah, I think he had 16 points at halftime. And I was like, who the hell is that guy? I didn't even know who the hell that guy was. I don't follow basketball that closely outside of the Knicks. I appreciate it, Michael Peterson. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, tough game today, guys. Tough game today. And hopefully they get it together. I don't think they play now until Tuesday. I'll probably call that game. We'll see how I feel. I'll definitely call the Giants game tomorrow. We'll be doing the Giants live stream. But yeah, I mean, it's been disappointing so far. It's a slow start to the season. They started off slow last year, and obviously, I think we didn't feel this bad about the team last year because we went in with moderate expectations, and we thought they would win like 25 to 30 games, and they surprised us. So, I mean, hopefully it's something similar to last year. We start off really bad, and we turn it up, and we have a fun season. But not a good start for the Knicks, and they're just playing so bad the last 9, 10, 11 games. Yeah, I hope Sunday we win is right. All right, Chris, good to see you. You too, Jared. Trade Randall. I don't know what you're going to get for him, but Randall's a good player, but I don't know if you can win with him. No, you can't, BL. I knew that coming into the year, BL. I mean, maybe you could have a fun season like you did last, but the goal is to win championships. You're not going to win a championship with Julius Randle as your number one option. Julius Randle on a championship caliber team is either a 3 or a 4 option. He's not even a 2 in my opinion on a championship caliber team. I think you could win a championship with Randle being your 3rd option if you have 2 very good options. But he's not a 1. He's definitely not a 1. Tough not to get discouraged by the Knicks this early in the Giants. I hear you, Mike. All right, Silas, be good, man. Benching Walker might have messed with the team chemistry. I mean, it was bad before then, but it certainly has not gotten worse. It certainly has not gotten better. You could argue it's gotten worse. Chris, if Fromm somehow gets on the field, plays well, wins, what do you think happens with DJ? I don't think Fromm has anything to do with DJ's future. I don't think DJ's the long-term answer. I don't think Fromm's the long-term answer. I don't think the long-term answer quarterback's on this team right now. And my guess would be the long-term answer is not going to be on this team for at least another year or 2. I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback. Maybe they will. Part of me thinks they will. I don't know what they're going to do. And this year I am not going to fold to the fans. I know the fans are going to be calling for drafting a quarterback. I don't think that's the right decision. Just like I didn't think it was the right decision to draft Daniel Jones in 2019. I folded to the fans. I folded to Dwayne Haskins. I know the fans really wanted him that year. I was new on YouTube, and I folded to that. In my heart, I did not think it was the right decision to go for a quarterback in that draft. I don't think it's going to be the right decision to go for a quarterback in this draft. It's not a very strong quarterback draft class, and I don't think we have the team to support it. If it was me, I think you try to patch it through with the quarterback, whether that's Jones or whether that's bringing in a veteran. If you end up trading Jones, who knows? But I don't think we got the long-term answer on this roster, and I certainly don't think that the long-term answer is going to be Daniel Jones, and I don't think the long-term answer is going to be Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm sucks, and maybe he'll spark your interest for a game. Maybe he'll do what Mike White did with the Jets. He's not a long-term answer at the quarterback position. Nick should trade for Lillard and give Randall as the centerpiece. Lillard can recruit guys to come here. I mean, I would love Lillard. Love to see an upgraded offensive line and DJ and Saquon healthy out there. Will other healthy play? I mean, an upgraded offensive line is going to make him better. I've come to the point, Mike, where I obviously as a fan, I'm hoping he's the long-term answer, but I'm not going to come on here and say that I think he is. I've come to the point where I don't think he's going to be the long-term answer, but I would not be against it all bringing him back for another year and improving the team around him and then looking for your long-term answer at quarterback. And I obviously think he could be better with a better talent around him. That's any quarterback. When's the NBA trade deadline? Obviously it's not for a while. It's around mid-season, so it's not for a while. The Knicks need a superstar to come to New York. You damn right they do. How does Jake Fromm sucks? He's never played it down in the NFL. Brian, if you think Jake Fromm's going to be the long-term answer, I hope you're right and I'm wrong. I don't think he's going to be the long-term answer. I remember watching Jake Fromm coming out of Georgia. I did not like him as a quarterback prospect. Well, he played at Georgia. I remember looking at him because a lot of people were talking about him in terms of being a guy that could be a top 3 or 4 quarterback in the draft. The guy lacks arm strength. He's a limited quarterback. There's a reason he was on the practice squad for the Buffalo Bills. There's a reason the Bills felt like they needed to upgrade their backup. by spending money on Mitchell Trubisky this year. After they drafted Fromm the previous year in the 5th round. Fromm's a limited quarterback. Could he come in and maybe surprise? Sure. With all the limitations on this offense, do I think Jake Fromm is going to be a good quarterback for the Giants? No. If he was with the Browns, maybe. I don't know. But I hope I'm wrong. I think he's going to suck. That's my honest opinion. I hope he gets a chance. Why not? But, yeah, I don't think he's going to be good. Chris, what do you think about RJ? Better today than lately? He got off to a decent start in terms of shooting the basketball. Still, I don't know. RJ's still not doing it for me this year. Yeah, Fromm was 4th on the depth chart. I think people just hear a new quarterback coming in, they're excited because they want they anything but Daniel Jones, because people just think we need to move on from Jones. Fromm's not the guy, in my opinion. Maybe I'll be wrong. I don't think Fromm's the guy. And V-Man, thank you very much, man. Any tips for my New York Jets versus the Eagles? By the way, beat Miami. Hey, we're going to do our best to help you guys out. We're going to do our best to help you guys out this week. And hopefully you do the best to help us out. In terms of the Eagles, well, you're going up against a better quarterback, in my opinion. Now that they made the change, I think he's hurt. But, yeah, I mean, the Eagles, to me, it's their strength is the run. That's where they're gonna try to beat you, right? If I'm the Jets, I stack the box. And I try to make Minshew beat me by throwing the football. Obviously, you got to worry about Devontae Smith, but that's where the Eagles' bread and butter is. They've run for over 180 yards each of the last 5 or 6 weeks. So they're going to try to ground and pound against you. If you're the Jets, that's got to be the goal. Take them out of the run game. Obviously, with Jalen Hurts not in there, it changes their running game a bit. They don't have the read option available. But I still think they're going to try to establish that run. That's your best opportunity to beat them. Patriots had big interest in Fromm, though, but drafted Mac Jones early. Hey, I hope Fromm's great. And I at this point, I expect Glennon to play at least 2 games. I think it's going to take at least 2 weeks before you see Fromm in there. He doesn't know the playbook. He has no chemistry with the wide receivers. But if Jones ain't going to come back this year, I'm leaning that he probably won't. We'll see. I hope he does, but I'm leaning that he probably won't. If he's not, why not see Fromm? So when they feel like he's good and ready, throw him out there. I see no problem with that. It's not like Mike Glennon's anything. So at least evaluate him. Even if you feel like he's not going to be your starter, evaluate him to see if he could be a decent backup before you make that decision in the offseason, bringing in your backup. I don't think he'll be a starter, but I've been wrong before. The other thing I'll say is we don't have the support system the New England Patriots have. If we had Bill Belichick and the offensive line that New England has and the defense that they have, I may say to you, maybe he could be okay. I don't see it happening here. I hope I'm wrong. Vin, man, thank you very much, man. No New York team gives me more pain than the Giants. Saquon hasn't been the same since year 1. Haven't fixed the line at all and never get pressure. It's sad. Listen, our O-line's a huge problem. Our pass rushers are a huge problem. We haven't been good in the trenches for years. So until we fix that, I don't see sustained success with this football team. That's the primary problem. Obviously, the quarterback has to be fixed as well. But to maximize our quarterback, our running back, our wide receivers, everything else, got to fix the trenches. Got to fix the line. Got to fix the edge rusher. Jones practices this week. Well, I don't know. Amazing guy. Well, I thought he practices. I mean, you saw him in the press conference. He was turning his head fine. I don't know. But the way that Joe Judge answered that question yesterday leads me to believe it's not going to be a 1-week injury. And maybe it will be. I hope it is. And maybe he's being cautious in the way that he answers questions. I am not going to get my hopes up that he'll be back the following week. I hope I'm wrong, though. I hope he is back. I think Judge Jones is back next year. They deserve one. I definitely think Judge is back. I don't know about Jones. We'll see. Because he was not a Judge guy. And, and for everybody that says that Judge has shown confidence in Jones in the past in terms of the way that he's talked about him, he just showed confidence in Nate Solder. I mean, the guy just said Nate Solder's a pretty good player. So if he's saying that, I don't believe a word the guy has to say. He's backing up his players. I don't fault him for that. But I don't know if he truly has confidence in Daniel Jones, especially with the way that he's operated with Daniel Jones at the quarterback position. There's been several times where I feel like on 4th and 1 at the 28, you got to go for it. They don't go for it. So to me, I don't know how much confidence he has in Daniel Jones. He's basically made him out to be like a game manager since he's been the coach for the New York Giants. And some of that certainly has to do with some of the limitations on this roster with the offensive line and everything else. But I don't know how much confidence he has in Daniel Jones. We'll see. I'm from New York and never was a fan of the Knicks. Yeah, well, true. Jones was definitely been. We'll see. How the blank they deserve. I don't know if Judge does. I mean, you could definitely make an argument that Judge does not deserve one more year. But if you ask me right now, I think Judge will get one more year. I think Judge is going to get another year. I'm not 100% sure about Jones, but I think Judge will get another year. How could Gettleman have passed on Parsons? He talked about D wins. I knew, and we'll talk about the Giants tonight more because I'm gonna have Bad Dog on. We'll talk to you guys more, but I like to talk to you guys for a little bit after the game. Gettleman, I knew, as a Giants fan, especially when you saw the reports come out. It's easy to say now as fans, how did they not take Parsons? And I wanted Parsons. You go back, look on Twitter. I wanted Slater 1. I wanted Parsons 2. And I wanted Waddle if he was there 3. And then after that, I probably prefer to trade down. So I like Parsons as a prospect. I remember I did a film review on Parsons. I love Parsons. I thought he'd fit our defense perfectly. But I knew that they weren't going to take him. I knew they weren't going to take him with the character concerns. I think that's the only reason. If it wasn't for the character concerns, Parsons never gets to the Giants. Parsons would have went top 5. He was a top 5 prospects in last year's draft. Atlanta probably takes him. There are several teams that probably would have taken him. He would have never gotten to the Giants. So if you're asking me why the Giants passed him, that's why. It was the character concerns. He was accused of raping a guy in college. So that's the main reason why he dropped to begin with. In terms of just the talent, yeah, he was the best player available, him or Rashawn Slater. And Slater was the guy that I wanted. I knew that we were never going to take Parsons. I didn't see Bad Dog's video, no. Chris, seriously, you think AD could ever be in New York City and play for the Knicks? I mean, anything's possible. Why aren't we trying out a quarterback on set? He's not ready. He doesn't know the playbook. He hasn't played with the receivers. He's not ready. They brought him in. I think they brought him in to be a backup, but hopefully he gets an opportunity. I'd rather see him than Glennon eventually if Jones isn't, capable of coming back. But yeah, that's why. I don't think he's ready. He just got there 3 days ago. But no, I didn't even know Bad Dog made a video. I didn't get a chance to see it. Knowing Mara Abrams will be the new G. I agree with you. I don't know about it. It's either going to be like Rappaport said, if I had to guess. I think it'll be somebody in-house, or I think it'll be a Patriots guy. That's what I think will happen. What do you think of trading draft picks to get some good, proven, healthy, veteran offensive line guys in here instead of rolling the dice in the draft, similar to what the Rams are doing? I mean, it depends on who becomes available. Me personally, specifically with the offensive line, I'm always a guy that believes in building through the draft. Usually, if it's a very good offensive lineman, it's very rare that a team is going to either let them hit free agency, and it happens. But the times where it happens, it's because of injury concerns. That's why Conklin hit free agency. He would have never hit free agency if it wasn't for the injury concerns. Very rarely, if a team has a very good a very good offensive lineman, do they put him available via the trade market. Once in a while, you'll see it. You saw it with what's his name, the guy that we should have drafted. Why am I forgetting his name off the top of my head? The guy that had the pot mask. But that was because he wasn't happy with the team and he forced his way out of there. You saw it with the same thing with the guy in the Ravens this year. You see it from time to time. And when it does happen, you usually got to give up like 2 first-round picks to be able to get one of those guys. So for me, I'm always a guy that's a proponent of trying to draft your offensive lineman and try to get long-term answers at an affordable rate. And John, very much, thank you. He says, well, after signing Isaiah Wilson, the Giants don't care about character issues no matter what. GM replaces Dave Gettleman. I see them drafting offensive line into Kobe Dean. Yeah, I mean, I think I agree. I think that's a little bit different due to the fact that you're not investing a first-round pick. You're basically taking a flyer on a guy. But I understand when you draft a guy in the first round, he's basically like the face of your franchise. So I think it's a little bit different in comparing them. But I agree. I agree. I understand that it wasn't just the Giants, like I said. Parsons was supposed to be a top 5 pick. So it wasn't just the Giants. Several teams passed on him. And it wasn't just one instance. There was a couple of things, that were worrisome about Micah Parsons coming into the NFL. Tunsil, there you go. That was the offensive lineman I was thinking of. Yep. Isaiah Wilson was only harming himself and being lazy. He was never a threat. Yeah, well, that for sure. No, Wilson had something, though. Wilson did have something off the field. He had a couple of things. Wilson had something with a gun, didn't he? I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't remember the exact story. He had something, and I think he had a DWI where he was going like 150 miles an hour, if I'm not mistaken. He had drugs on him, acid. Like there was something with him. There was definitely a few instances with him off the field. It wasn't just his laziness. Favorite? I mean, I'm a classic rock guy. I can't even give you a favorite band. There's so many bands I could tell you, but I love the Beatles. I love the Rolling Stones, the Speeding. Yeah, there was. I feel like there was a couple of instances with him. Not on the. I don't think it was on the level of Micah Parsons, but yeah, he got kicked off 2 NFL teams. Yeah, who's winning? Georgia. I think Georgia's going to win. I think Georgia's the best team in college football. I think they're going to win the national championship. Their defense this year has been ridiculous. But I'm looking forward to watching the game. It starts in about a half hour, but I think Georgia will win. I'm hoping they win because I'm a Notre Dame fan. I hope they sneak into the play. Really doesn't matter if they sneak in because Georgia's going to crush them. But okay, I will check them out, Mets. What positions need to be improved on the defensive end? We need a coverage linebacker for sure. We need an edge. I think those are our two biggest immediate needs. I think long-term a corner is going to be a need, but immediate needs for next year's team, I think for sure an edge and a linebacker, specifically one that could cover. No love for Cincy. I think Cincy's going to make the playoffs. Cincy's only way to get in. I mean, Notre Dame's only way to get in, though. They got it, though, because whatchamacallit, it looks like OK State lost, I think. I didn't take a look at the updated score. But yeah, I'd like to see Cincy do well. They're they're a non-power 5 team that's going to make the playoffs. It's a cool story. So Baylor's winning 21-16. Oklahoma State's got it. Oh my God, they got it at the Baylor 1. 4th and goal at the Baylor 1. So if OK State loses, that helps Notre Dame. And if it's one play, it's going to decide whether or not Oklahoma State's more than likely going to the playoffs. Cincinnati's playing Houston, and you got Iowa versus Michigan. Notre Dame needs either Michigan, Cincinnati, or Oklahoma State to lose, and Georgia to beat Alabama to have a chance to get in. So I guess we'll see if Oklahoma State gets in there. See you in Dogston tonight, Mike, man. I'll see you tonight, man. I think if the Giants stay in-house, they will promote O'Brien. I agree with you. That's who I said. That's who I said, John. That's who I've said for a while now. I think it's going to be O'Brien. That's who I think is going to be the next GM. I thought that when they brought him in. I remember having a conversation with Mage about that, who I do the Met show with from time to time. And he brought that up to me, and I'm like, you're right. He's probably going to be the guy. He's got Patriot roots. I thought they brought him in specifically for that, to kind of mold him to be the next GM. So I agree with you, John. I think that's what they're going to do. No, not Bill O'Brien. What's his name? I'll tell you right now. They brought him in for, I think, I'll tell you right now. They brought him in from the Lions. Kyle O'Brien. They brought him in from the Lions. I think he's like a former scout, if I'm not mistaken. Baylor stopped him, so that's good for Notre Dame. That gives them an opportunity now. That opens up the conversation now, because if Georgia wins, it at least makes it a discussion whether or not Alabama's not going to make the playoffs. That kicks now Oklahoma State out. Georgia's a given. You figure Michigan's a given if they win. Cincy would be a given if they win. And then that would open up the door for Notre Dame to get that 4 seed. Now, of course, if Cincy loses or Michigan loses, then I think it's almost a lock if Georgia were to beat Alabama that Notre Dame would make the playoffs. But that's definitely a good thing if you're a Notre Dame fan. That gives them a pretty good chance to make the playoffs again. Thanks, Tane. A good stream. Knicks, yeah, of course they got to bounce back, man. And I'm gonna tell you, Saheed. I think Saheed's definitely a guy that wants to draft a quarterback. I could be wrong on that. He's definitely not a Daniel Jones guy, as you shouldn't be at this point. I don't think Daniel Jones is the long-term answer. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have my eyes on Saheed. I don't know how you feel about the quarterback prospects. Even though I am not a guy that wants to draft a quarterback, I definitely want to wait at least another year and build up the other parts of this team. Maybe bring in a stopgap or definitely at least a better backup. But a quarterback that I'm going to have my eyes on during these playoffs, if they make it, is Desmond Ridder. I've watched some highlights of him. I'm not in love with any quarterback in this class, but if there's one guy that I like, that I like him, and I do think he has some upside, it is him. Desmond Ridder's definitely got a pretty big arm. He's got some mobility. And I think he's a guy that can help his draft stock if he has a strong playoff. I'll say that. But I'll definitely check him out, being that I think it's at least a possibility we could go quarterback. I got to look at the quarterbacks this offseason. He's a guy I've had my eye on. I like him. He's definitely one of my 2 or 3 favorite quarterbacks that I so far that I've watched in this draft class. Tane, if you were the GM, my biggest concern is this offseason I'm definitely drafting Hogs for sure. As someone who likes the Cougars, I would like Keenum as our backup. I wouldn't mind Keenum as I think he's a solid backup if the Browns let him go. All right, John, be good, man. Thanks for popping in, buddy. You were joking about Bill O'Brien. Okay, I figured you were. Game over, Baylor won. Good. That's good news right there. But I'm going to close this out. I'm going to watch the Alabama game. I appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you guys for all the support. And yeah, we'll be live tonight talking Giants. So come on by if you want to talk about the game. This probably 9:30, 9:45, whatever time's good for Bad Dog. We'll be live for like 2 hours and looking forward to it. So come on by if you want, and we'll talk some Giants tonight. You guys have a great rest of your day. Unfortunately, the Knicks are trash right now, and hopefully they get better, man. Quay Logic says, what's your beverage of choice tomorrow? I'm going to have a beer. I'm not sure what yet. I haven't bought the beer yet, but I'll probably go to the distributor and pick up a 6-pack. I'm not sure. Whatever tickles my fancy. We'll see. Be good, James. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you tonight.